Why are you being weird? Oh, no, it worked now. Okay. I guess it decided to be one of... Yeah, it decided to be weird. Okay, cool. And then if I go over here and reset that... Okay, cool. Yes! Okay, cool. We're good. And now I can go through and change everything based on individual titles and stuff, which this is the horizontal, this is the shorts. So I can go over here and set this over here to be the short stream, which is this here. Yeah. Yeah. Update. And there you go. I can have those working individually. Perfect. Now I can be lazy and actually get that stuff done. All right, cool. We got all of you here, got you here. The real thing is that the reason why these tests oftentimes take forever, by the way, guys, if you guys didn't know, is a lot of the times whenever there's issues and stuff, to make sure that there isn't any, what I usually do is I tend to go through and just let it run for a while to make sure that we actually don't have any problems. Because oftentimes it's usually not within the first couple minutes of stream, it's usually later on when we start having like all of my other stuff going on. And like whenever we're using like redeems or commands and like other stuff like that, that's when it usually tends to break. So just to avoid having issues with that or potentially having problems, I'm basically just running the stream for a while, and usually it's just gonna be like half hour, like maybe an hour long today. Or yeah, that's what I'll probably do for the stream. It's just like have it set as like half hour, hour long. And it should be fun. Also, yes, I will always be doing Warframe, pretty much. Primarily because I'm a nutcase, and that is why. Ooh, actually, you know what I could test? Hold on, I have an idea. This may be stupid, but I have an idea. Stream information, no. You, yes, I need you. Hold on, we're gonna throw you over here, because that's what we need. Item vertical, we're gonna put controls over there. Start replay buffer. You know what? Let's go set the actual controls separately over here. That way we can have... Okay. That way we can go set up this over here. That way we can get the replay buffer there. And the replay buffer save. Because that way we have the replay buffer that we can set up to be able to go and enable it. And then I can just save it from like whenever I want to. That way we have that going. Not even a flinch? Excuse me? Huh? Huh? Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Before, by the way, a couple of streams ago when we were running some issues before I had done some optimizations and things, we were running into an issue a while back where all of our things, like, I was constantly getting errors with the OBS saying like, oh, your encoder is being overloaded, you're having your, like, OBS is crashing, we're having a problem, it can't continue. You're having, like, you're overloading everything, and it's like, okay. And the reason I'm surprised that this is actually working now is that it shouldn't be working this well now. This is so weird. Focus defense on this one, which is the anomaly retrieval. Yes, we'll just take that. And then we're gonna switch this over into using our arsenal. And then what we're going to do is we're going to swap that into using Gyre. Also, Cry, isn't it like 2 a.m. for you right now? Yeah, isn't it like 2 a.m. for you? At some point? Or like right now, specifically? Yeah, it's like you're 8 hours ahead, I think, right? No, it's like, oh, it's like 5 a.m. That makes more sense. No, we're good. It's 5 a.m. Cry honk shoot. Yeah, did they literally just join here to go through and get the streak going and then just fucking dip? Alright, you know what, honestly? Not gonna question it. That's honestly amazing. That's beautiful. Honestly, giga-based, you're not wrong. This is true. Giga-based indeed. You are not wrong. There you go. Just gonna grab you here. That's okay over here. And we should go down into... That's okay over there. You're okay. We have had 0% loss. Huh? Wow, okay. Apparently, OBS is using a gig of RAM right now, which is fucking hilarious. I'm here watching the whole stream, talking in chat and Twitch. What? Excuse me, the fuck? What are you talking about? Man, I feel like Twitch is over here just like telling me like, it's not going well. Hold on. Where's the order of stuff go? Zaku Gyre, that's who we're looking for. That's who we're looking for. Yeah, I know. Watch streaks are oftentimes really weird. I know that, well, Rick specifically is a mod, so he's actually got access to other stuffs that may let him actually do it pretty well. Yeah, bunny. Hello. Hi, guys. Hello. Hi, guys. Hello. Meow. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Meow. You know what I should probably try and figure out, and honestly, I probably should have done a while back. Hold up, let me do something. I want to see if I can do this. Browser. Chat. I believe that's the right one. Oh no, there's already a chat sequence here. Okay, that makes more sense. You put a chat thing in there. Never mind. We're good. Don't need to care anymore. Oh, it's 6 a.m. for you. Oh, that's not too bad. Wait, what do you mean you're on 6 right now? Oh, for your watch streak. I see. Yeah, that's a good point actually, Cry, but also counterpoint. Hear me out real quick. I did want to go through and do some stress testing just because like the stress testing for this is pivotal for making sure that everything just works out. Because honestly, not doing stress testing for this kind of stuff is it can get awkward at times. Very, very fucking awkward at times. So I just want to make sure that we weren't going to run into any issues and stuff. Now, the biggest issue that we might run into in the future is actually bandwidth issues, actually. Because it doesn't actually show it on my side, at least not due to my OBS being weird. But it does, like I know that for a fact that my network is going to be a little bit more unstable at times, so I need to make sure that that is. I do have it set so that my network will switch to the Ethernet side of things if it's having issues, but it's not a guarantee that it'll happen. Because, well, you know. Okay, also, I just realized I'm using the wrong weapon for this Warframe, and that would explain why I'm having issues. Like, immediately. That would explain why I'm having issues. Alright, hold on. Yo, could you hit me with the good old bonus? Hey, Harold. Hello. How you doing? What you been up to? What kind of chaos you been causing? Yellow. I am currently just running some stress tests. Yeah, that's good to hear. Very, very good to hear, Harold. Alright. I'm literally doing this mission for one singular mod. And if the game doesn't want to give me the mod, I'm gonna flip. Actually flip out. Just that MR30 test recently. I didn't even remember what it was anymore. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me actually, for that matter. Not too surprising. Unfortunately speaking. Yeah, the MR30 test and all the LR tests, by the way, are like, relatively speaking, actually on the easier side of things. So if you're looking for like an easier side of MR tests and stuff, that actually does work out. Okay. Amy, shush, don't. I don't need a live commentary on how many people are actually watching, okay? Shush. I don't need a live commentary on it. Okay? I appreciate that you're hyped about it, but just shh. I don't need a live commentary on it. Send them Shadowrun? Yeah, but Amy, I don't need to know how many people are watching the stream, okay? That's something that is like not something I need to know. I understand this, but also I don't need to know this. I actively go out of my way not to know how many people are watching streams. The only reason I know how many people are watching stream earlier is because I actually checked it. Otherwise, never tells me. Okay, where's our chefs? Okay, where did our stuffs go? Are you up here? Oh, you're hiding back here. Hi, Amy, my homie. Could you like not, please? I'd appreciate it if you like burp. Yes, there you go. Yeah, no, if you guys don't know, for those who are here and doing stuffs, I'd appreciate not knowing how many people are watching and not getting live commentary on that. Please and thank you. Considering that it actually does scare the shit out of me, so like, let's not do this. Not again. Actually, where's the last one? Oh, no, I didn't get the last one. It's just the ones that are over here. Yes, grabbing the tumors. Also, the mod that I'm going for right now is a bronze mod, so we should have an easier time grabbing it. It shouldn't only be like a 10-ish%. Also, by the way, the majority of the silver and bronze mods that we need now are all from demos. All of them. And which is kind of funny, because the only, well, actually all the bronze mods that aren't like related to, what is it called? That aren't related to, Shenanigans is best idea. There we go. Got you. There we go. It's all demos now. This one I'm actually going for isn't body count though. I'm going for something else right now. Body count is one of the ones though that I need to go grab at some point. Body count is one of the ones, yeah. But it's not. That's not. I don't think that's a bronze mod, is it? Is it? It's not guided ordinance because we got that one a while back. We got that one yesterday or the day before, so we know that that one works. But there's another one there that we actually do need access to a degree. Hold on, what's that? There you go. I got you down here. Digs complete? Yeah, we'll be fine. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Focus defense, winning for your 8 plat. I don't even have 8 plat. What are you talking about? I'm pretty sure it's focus defense that I'm going through and grabbing right now. I'm like 90% sure that focus defense right now is what I'm grabbing at the moment. Hold on. Where's our thingy? I can't believe you never. What do you mean I never use body count? What does body count even do? Because like, what does body count do exactly? Combo timer? Wait, actually? Oh shit. Well, I mean, I also don't use melees. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I barely even use melees, and the ones that I do use don't use combos and stuff, so yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful day. It could not be worse. There's drifting contact. It auto, oh, it used to be good. Okay, yeah. Did they go through and do like a rework, or is it just like more of like it just got power crept due to like other mods that were added into the game? Because honestly, if it just got power crept, I wouldn't be surprised. 13, Blood Rush and body count are... Yeah, Blood Rush I know about. Yeah, I know about Blood Rush. That one is one of the ones that like I was told a while back to make sure that I use, especially if I'm going to be doing anything involving melees and stuff, which I did actually use for quite a while on my Guando, I believe. But I don't use my Guando as much anymore. I use my Exodia Contagion, which does not use combo counter at all. Very first combo duration. Oh, so it's been power corrupt hard. So it's been like power corrupt like horrendously bad. Interesting. All right. I got an orange point blank. Okay, just give it to me. Give it to me. Bullshit. Crap. Okay, we got you over here. But if you modded combo duration and you're using drifting contact and dexterity, arcanes, or augments. Yeah, I can see. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Neuromon focus makes modding combo duration worthless. So if you're going full for duration and stuff, you just want to go through and use Neuromon then? Okay. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I actually use Neuromon currently. I use other stuff instead. It's like I'm kind of like sitting over here just chilling. Unfortunately. In the grand scheme of things. Ooh, that's actually kind of convenient actually. Okay, it's giving me more organ cells than actually what I'm looking for, which is not ideal. It's not ideal, like at all. Not ideal. Okay, come on, just give me what I'm looking for, game. Just give me the mod. Or the gold. I know you're not going to give me the gold, but I'd love to have the gold, game. No, what? Okay, there you go. We got you down here, and then we're fine. I do wonder if there's going to be like any kind of like other... no, it's fine. No, the mods will be fine. Where is our Stoofs? What? Hold on. Neuromon focus makes modding combo. Okay, so... Yeah, no, I haven't finished. I have not maxed out my Neuromon just yet, honestly, as it stands right now. I do need to go through and max out my Neuromon just because like that would actually be quite useful. But like at the same time, I kind of just don't want to care about that, if that makes any sense. So I do have to max it out just to finally say that I have 100% of Warframe officially. To finish off all the focus trees and stuff, which means that I gotta go do Perdia, which is gonna be an experience, at least. I need to go finish off Perdia. And that's gonna be sucky, to say the least. I like the idea of Naramon, but I can't bring myself to switch from Vizarin. Why aren't you using Madurai? Is it just because you don't use Madurai for anything? Specifically just for like keeping yourself alive? I guess to be fair, if you don't die, you don't need to worry about it. Yeah, Perdia, it's a the rebellion. It's where we go back in time and fight in the old war. That's what that is. And so we actually get quite a bit of resources that we use to go through and upgrade our focus schools and stuff using it. The problem is that actually getting the stuff from the missions to actually do it is like, there's almost none of it that you get access to, unfortunately. It's really annoying, actually. Come here. Yes. I was so close to getting it. Damn. Yeah, there you go. I'm just gonna grab this one. Literally just a sustain crutch. You only need to things like arbitration, ED, and ET. Oh, interesting. Okay, but even then, it's not necessary because like you can still use Madurai for like everything else that you want to do. But I'm not sure if it does much for RB. I'd be surprised if it does because arbitrations are very much one of those ones where they're kind of weird, like very weird, just in the way that they function because you know arbitrations being arbitrations and all. Hey, could you give me my mission, please? I'd like to restart. That'd be nice. No? The fuck? Oh, because it's actually the mission side. I thought it was endless. I swear, I thought it was endless. No, turns out it was not the endless mission. Hold up, let me leave and then come back in. That's unfortunate. All right, whatever. Yes, I do need to get all the artifacts from Perdia, but I'm not going to be doing that. I might just go through and buy it all with plat, just so I can get out of the way and not have to deal with that anymore, because like I genuinely do not, like it's not, at this point it's not worth the effort, man. I don't want to deal with that shit at all. Because like honestly it's not really worth it on my part, at least, to go through and deal with it. It's pinch. There you go. Yeah, it's a good steel essence farm. Yeah, sure, but you want to know what's even better? Cascades. No, Pertia. Here, I'll just show you what I'm talking about, Azir. You probably don't have it unlocked. If you don't know about it, you probably don't have it unlocked. Yes, it's also a location. It's this right here. This. It's this mission here. There's Descendia, and then there's Perdia, this thing. It's like the end game of end game thingies that I keep talking about. Yeah, I need to go through and finish that off, and it's gonna be Pange. Wonder what the Aeron demos tastes like. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. There probably isn't any. And the reason why I say that is because the atmosphere wouldn't even be able to hold itself on demos. As much as we could say like it's got a lot of like actual mass to it, it probably doesn't have enough actual mass to be able to hold an atmosphere. Just because, well, it's not that large. It's not large enough for it. So there's a pretty good chance that the air that we're actually breathing isn't even air, it's something else entirely. The light is, yeah, it's something, but it's definitely not air. Because the air requires something at minimum the size of like mercury. Yeah, it probably is just toxic spores and stuff. No, the infection does not need air. It can function outside in space and stuff. It doesn't need air. The deeper underground you go? Yeah, I mean, I could see it being like more concentrated whenever you go underground and stuff. And that's also when you go into the vaults and stuff, you also have the whole issue inside of vaults where you have to go through and take care of the spores. That's probably what it is it's just spores. Because like it does not have the size nor the body mass to be able to go through and actively make itself have air. As weird as that sounds. The Grenier are fucky though. Like they're weird as shit. Also, due to their biology and how fucked their biology is, they can exist almost anywhere. Grenier are weird, to say the least. Also, if you're talking about the corrupted Grenier, they're probably just walking corpses, if anything. Because once you're corrupted by the ancient shenanigans, like the Orcan towers and stuff, you can't go back and heal. Because like I genuinely actually don't know if there's any way to go back and heal from that. Corrupted Grenier aren't dead, just mind controlled. Yeah, but think about how long they've been mind controlled, Kelsey. Because those corrupted Grenier have been there for how long exactly? Overall, in terms of like the actual like length of time that they spent there, and just think about how long they've gone without actually eating anything or anything else like that. Yeah, well, for the Grenier specifically, they can't live for very long. They have like what, 30-year lifespan? Touch Descendia in the missions room. Oh, you haven't touched them. Ah, that makes sense. They could still get food. How much do you want to bet though that that food in quotations, like where it's not actually food, it's like something else entirely? Granted, it's not like Grenier eat anything else other than stuff that's like a quotation in terms of that, but like it is one of those things where it is definitely just, it's weird. It gets really weird. As Grenier, their food is already protein slurry. Yeah, well, I'd assume that they're all like, this is one of those ones where I assume that the Grenier inside of Orkin Towers are dead just because, well, they're mind controlled, and let's be honest here, best kind of mind controlled peeps are the ones that are corpses. And it's already been confirmed that the nutrition paste that they eat is just other Greniers, so like, what are they? Zombies? It'd be kind of funny if like Grenier are like a type of like just living zombie at this point, considering that they eat other Grenier. Though, strange at the same time. Well, there are no Prime Grenier. Kalos. Prime Grenier never existed. There are Grenier that were like wearing Orkin armor and stuff, but it wasn't like anything that's like crazy. Also, the Orkin Grenier wouldn't have been able to exist anyways because they all died during the Old War. They all got executed due to a uprising that they had tried to pull off during or just after the Old War, if I'm not mistaken, because they had taken part in the uprising between the Orkin and the sorry, there's an uprising that happened with the not Vox Solaris, but the Corpus, which then resulted in them, the Dax, and Grenier working together to go and fight the Orkin. That's part of what happened and what happened during the Old War. We didn't actually see that during the story, though. And what happened during the Old War. And so it's one of those things where, like, yeah, a lot of them got, like, fucking just straight up executed. They, yeah, the ones in Perdia are the Prime Grenier. There isn't much difference between the old and new Grenier, because you can't really there never really was a difference, because other than their genetics, which is beyond destroyed, due to just their genetic pools being, well, you know, you've got that. Old ones are slightly less genetically fucked. Yeah, but do we actually visibly see that in the game though? And how would we even be able to tell that the difference between them though? And also, the Old War happened, like, straight up multiple millennia ago. So think about it this way, where they could potentially have the Grenier live in the Orkin Towers for, like, thousands of years, and, like, wouldn't even be able to be phased because, like, well, think about it. Shenanigans. It's just mange. Also, the Grenier can res themselves, which is a weird process. It's not brought up. They're still short lifespans and acceptably by design. Yeah, well, to be fair, that's what they're doing, since they were designed to be nothing but soldiers and slaves to the Orkin, which is that's why it was designed that way. You could kind of think of them like homunculi as like the easiest way of explaining that one to like anybody who hasn't actually played Warframe. Maybe a better example, none of the Grenier we see in the Void use Perdia air equipment. It's all new. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the idea of new equipment is just stuff that they had access to after the Old War. That equipment isn't actually as new as you might think it is. It's just that they haven't switched their equipment in like thousands of years because they don't really have a reason to, because it works. Same thing with the Corpus, actually. Funny enough, the Corpus haven't had a reason to go through and switch out their equipment for like thousands of years. Think of it kind of like the Empire of Mankind in 40k, where they just kind of use the same stuff over and over and over and over again because they just don't have anything else to use. Also, the Grenier don't exactly have scientists. Like their greatest minds are like in literal bits. Like they don't really have people that are smart enough to go through and innovate on like what they already have. Unfortunately, as much as I wish they actually had it, they don't have that. I was kind of wondering why if the day actually killed the queens. If the day... Wait, what do you mean? I wonder if the day actually killed the queens? What do you mean by the day? Because we're the ones that killed them. Oh, the Dax. No, we're the ones that killed the queens. So, or at least not the original queens. The original queens were likely killed by either the Dax or the Orkin, which is kind of a gray area because it's yes both, but not them. Yeah, we optionally kill a queen, but yes, we do actually optionally go through and kill a queen. So we have one of them is dead, but no, they're talking about the queens that come before the modern queens, because the modern queens that exist are not the queens that have always been there since the beginning. They actually came to power and rose to power afterwards, and they actually went through and replaced the old queens. So the old ones might have been actually killed by the Orkin and or the other stuffs. They were not the queens until after the war. Yeah, queens themselves continue through the Grineer bodies. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that you see about like the new the Grineer that we have, that we see nowadays in the game, like that's like everywhere, those are all the Grineer and things that have happened after the old war. That's like after they had been severely punished and most of them had been killed off. Same thing with the Dax, actually. The reason why Teshin is one of the last living Dax, or was one of the last living Dax, is because most of the Dax had been killed in the after the Old War during the rebellion that had taken place, or during the Old War during the rebellion. Because somebody had access to their thing that let them control them, and that's what ended up resulting in them being all executed, is due to the fact that they no longer follow the Orkin control. And so since the Orkin are the Orkin and didn't like the fact that they no longer had access to the Dax, they decided to go through and just murder them all instead. Because the Orkin for some reason have, I guess the Orkin have no mercy, not for some reason, they're just basically Roman fucking, they're the equivalent of Roman emperors, effectively, is what that is. Or just Roman clergy, or whatever they're called. The fucking Roman leaders. Those fuckers had like no fucking, any kind of like actual like restraint when it came to actually just murdering everybody around them. We had a whole event where the player base could choose between helping Till fix the gear, or where the player base could cure the infestation. We chose Allied at the cost of destroying Till research and crippling his ability to work on it. Are you serious? Oh, that's unfortunate. Because we could have had the Grineer actually be fixed. Are you serious? Councils. Not necessarily councils, no. I'm not talking about the councils themselves, I'm talking about the upper class. Just the overall upper class that were inside of Rome. They were very brutal, to say the least. Like, very brutal. Still not. Still, he's not dead and I'm trying to fix the Grineer. Patricians. Yeah, the patrician class. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, sorry. I can never remember the names of the different classes of Rome. But yeah, I'm talking about the patrician class, yes. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's one of those ones where, yeah. Also, Tilregord is, is that why he's resulting in trying to catch the Warframes? It's because he's trying to get revenge for us, like going through and fucking up his ability to go through and actually save all of his fellow Grineer. Is that what that is? Where he's like actively like trying to hunt us down for that reason? Look at that. The bonus, ooh, nice. I don't have the targeting system. Bullshit, man. Actual fucking bullshit. Actual bullshit. Yes. Which is why he pops back in for the Citron things. Oh, I see. No, that makes sense. Okay, I see it. I see the vision. I see the vision. But yes, but my lower capability massively fucked now. I don't think he has the viability samples left to work from. That's unfortunate. Man, because the Grineer themselves aren't necessarily bad, much like how the Corpus themselves are also not technically like bad either. It just happens that they're dealt a bad hand, especially after the Old War and what happened to them. He needs old DNA. Oh, that's why he needs us, because we're from the old. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Use Warframes because we're all infested. I thought he was actually trying to capture the Warframes though. Wasn't that his like his whole thing, is that he was constantly trying to catch the Warframes? Or is that not a thing anymore? I can't use the Warframes because we're all infested and he needs an amount of so large you don't just volunteer samples. No, that's Vor. Oh, it's Vor! Oh, I see. To get the Queen's approval. I see. Sorry, that's my bad. I'm starting to like mix my lore together. Sorry, my bad. Uh, New Loka wouldn't help them though. You gotta remember that the Grineer, New Loka are like the remnants of the Orokin. If anything, like they're closer related to the Orokin than you might think. So it's one of those ones where even if they did have the samples, they wouldn't help the Grineer because to them the Grineer are nothing but slaves, and that's like the whole thing about that. Is it like that's how they function, that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna pull up my Saren. That's it. We're pulling up my Saren next run. Imagine you raided the place. Imagine if you raided the place for without. Okay, so unironically, he wouldn't be able to. The only reason that us as the Tenno are able to go into like the area, like into that domain, is specifically due to the fact that we are the Tenno. And the man on the wall is more than okay with the fact that we're there because we have his power. That's it. That's the only reason that he's like even letting us live. And even then, he was actively trying to hunt us down while we were going through into 1999, as well as the Perdia Rebellion as well. So like it's one of those ones where while I do understand that they could try that, but I'd imagine that only Warframes could pull that off. You know, this isn't the first time this has happened, but also this is a very interesting time. Let's see how let's see how long this goes. Ayo, Himiso. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the bullshit. What? I thought the slur is integrated into the gameplay. It is actually. It very much is integrated into the gameplay. You just have to pay attention for it. That's it. It's actually there. They do say it. Like when you're inside of when you're inside the Hewwo Fortress, listen to the announcements the queens are making, or the queen actually for that matter. So if you go take a look at the listen to the announcements that you hear in the fortress, and you can actually hear the queen talking about it. And like what the Grineer eat and other things like that. The lore is there, it's just that you have to pay attention. It's just that a lot of the times, most of the time, the majority of players won't actually hear it or notice it because we have gunshots going constantly. Yeah, and through transmissions too, yeah. You get a lot of snippets through that as well. It's awesome. There's codex entries, but let's be real here, who actually pays attention to codex entries, Kelshi? Outside of those who are like avidly trying to go through and learn the lore, who actually pays attention to codex entries. Also, Amy, don't worry about actually lagging and stuff. You are a-okay. That is not a problem. Also, if you need to, you can also turn down the bitrate and or the resolution of stream if you need to. I've read the whole codex and the variant. Oh, Jesus Christ, Maru. What the fuck? What are you doing over there just like reading through the entire codex and shenanigans? Okay. Cool. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I don't feel like dealing with that. Oh, you got bored? Oh, yeah, fair enough, honestly. That's about as good as a reason as any, actually, for that matter. There you go. Failures, I'd like to bring back Ballas just to put him in his grave again. You want to know the best part of eternalism? You can. That's the best part about it. What? No. Why are we going to do a Steel Path Cascade? Not tonight. We're not going to do a Steel Path Cascade tonight. Mostly just because, well, for one, I want to get these mods out of the way. Because I actually do need to get these mods out of the way to some degree. But not tonight. Because, like, the Steel Path Cascades, I don't have the patience to do right now. I genuinely do not have the patience right now for it. I would do them tomorrow, though, if there's one. If there's one during stream tomorrow, let me know and I'll do it then. Effectively, the Tenno are 2% tipping force, so the system is 49%. Each Grineer corpus. The rest is sitting in places being such hammers of water. Shows up. Even then, like, the Tenno isn't even considered 2% anymore, I don't think, right? Because, like, us as Tenno are considered to be, like... oh, in terms of military power growth? Oh, yeah, no, we're less than that then. Like, much less. By numbers, God, no. But I guess in terms of, like, actual military strength, it's a different story. Because, like, we, by canon, don't die. No matter what we do. We fought a literal god without our warframe for the hell of it and won. So like, it's one of those things where while I do understand that we are going to run into that, it's definitely an interesting time to say the least. Grenier or the well, yeah, we wouldn't even want to go through and eradicate the corpus of the Grenier, because if you go through and eradicate one, that would just cause a insane imbalance within the solar system, or within the Sol system, which would be less than ideal for the situation that's currently at hand, at least in terms of the Sol system, because the power balance that's between the two actually is keeping everything going. That's also why it's so dangerous when you have the power balance break. Oh, hi. Oh, that's a cache! Oh shit. Okay, didn't realize we could actually get item stars out of that. That's nice. Nice. Oh, there's a third one over here somewhere. Wherever it's hiding. Oh, they actually hide. That's kind of cool. Oh, this is also we get so much attention from the big wigs. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, let's be honest here. I'd be surprised if you were able to handle an entire army on your own, and then just not have attention from the big wigs. You know, just can I point that out real quick? It'd be very, very strange if that didn't happen. I fucking okay. I fucking hate it here, man. I actually fucking hate it here. Yeah, no, there's 4 caches in this mission. That's actually pretty nice. We can do our caches. Meanwhile, we show up somewhere and we get to have their attention. Yeah, that's not the kind of attention that anybody wants to have, unless you're psychotic. I'm pretty sure the only person I know in like actual like character-wise that would be okay with that kind of attention, and even then would be like kind of weirded out by it, is Hisoka. And even then he would be weirded out about it, because it's like, what are you... Hisoka would be like having an absolute... Well, then again, Hisoka's entire character is that he's constantly in a constant state of acting. Or at least my current theory with Hisoka. Wait, okay, so for those who don't know, my headcanon for Hunter x Hunter is that Gon's father hired Hisoka to go through and like play the villain, to go through and get Gon, like make sure that Gon is both safe but also able to get much stronger. And that's why Hisoka is constantly watching and making sure that he's okay, but also playing the villain constantly. But that's my own headcanon, but I know that's not likely to be actually the case, but that's my own personal headcanon with it. No. It's also why I'm so disappointed when it's just I'm bad dad, pretty much, yeah. Gon's dad is just he went out for the milk and decided to stay up with the milk. With the milk is effectively what it is. But no, Hisoka is definitely an interesting character. Had his personal restorated Sai. Clean it up and recruit. Hopefully they don't get hit by a Tenno again. Honestly, it kind of sounds like they're fucking fighting fucking Hannibal. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, this just sounds like fucking Hannibal. Like, relatively speaking. Oh, god damn it. Because like, at this point, it might as well just be Hannibal in the fucking Roman Empire at this point. Match a better duo. We back on fighting Hannibal and no. I'm just thinking about like the implication of like, you know how the Grenier and like the Corpus kind of just like have to go through and just recruit ships, and they kind of just live with the fact that we go through and like completely clear out entire armies of theirs, and they can't really do anything about it, so they kind of just sit back and let us do it, and or try to avoid us if they're like normal. It kind of feels like Hannibal, if that makes any sense. Hannibal in the Roman Empire. Makes any sense. Except that in this case, we are Hannibal. Which is not exactly out of place, to be fair. Hello, Heron. Yellow. Yellow. As a character? No, back to what? Yeah, go focus on your job. We'll talk later. No, Grundle. No, Hannibal. Wait, do you know who Hannibal is, Cry? Because Grundle is cool and all, but do you know who Hannibal is? It wasn't an empire at that point, so... Well, yeah, I get that, Ariston. My homie. My guy. My home slice. I get that. Well, they were... It's weird as fuck, because the whole difference between an empire and a fucking Republic is the only real difference is that actually it gets really murky if you try to get into the definitions of it, so I'm not going to get into the definitions of it. But if you've watched Star Wars, you know the difference. Because that unironically, Star Wars explains what the difference between a republic and an empire is relatively well, actually. Corpus, you can get proxies. You don't have to get online from online. Yeah, but that's just because the corpus live by the credit. Like they live by the credits for it. They literally worship credits as a thing. Yeah, the corpus are readership, man. Just popping in randomly while moving stuff. What? Oh, I see. Yeah. That makes sense. Time beam of number go up. Nah, you wanna know what the corpus are? It's closer to the meme of let's go gambling. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. That is the corpus in a nutshell right there. Mr. Beast, yeah, honestly, he might actually work really well as a corpus. Not gonna lie. Yeah, he actually would do really good as a corpus. No, actually, no, he would actually embody them in a nutshell. He's actually gone on record to say a ton of stuff that I'm not gonna repeat, but yes. Unfortunately, he would actually embody the corpus, or more accurately, the, Yo, what's the guy's name that actually goes through and is like the corpus's leader? I can't remember his name. What's the corpus's name? Didn't he already host an index? Granum. Oh, yeah! Parvos Granum. He and Parvos Granum would go, do actually pretty well. As like friends, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Him and Parvos Granum would do really well as friends. And the only reason why I say this is because he does a lot of shit that is very questionable for profits. I don't think people Parvos would like Mr. Why do you say that? Wait, why do you say that exactly? Then again, Parvos actually has a lot less fortitude, or like a lot less respect for the living, I guess. I don't know. Parvos is about working for your own gain directly. Oh shit! Yeah, no, him and... Oh yeah, no, that would exactly be what it is. Yeah, no, him and Beast wouldn't get along then, because... Yeah, well, Beast does do a lot of work to make sure that he's gotten to where he is nowadays. He has had a lot of things just given to him due to, well, his popularity. But it does not need to be direct. Yeah, but as long as you put in the work in, he's fine with it. Yeah. Anything at the cost of profit is basically how Parvos works, if I'm not mistaken. So isn't Parvos like a lot more chill than the majority of yeah, isn't he like a lot more chill than most corpus though, if I'm not mistaken? Because from what I understand, Parvos Garnum is actually a relatively chill dude. Aside from... No? I thought he was chill. Then who am I thinking of that was chill? Because there's a guy that was in the that was a corpus, but was like relatively chill, but then forced into the position of being a leader to the corpus. But then later on became like not so chill. Is that Parvos? If I'm not mistaken, right? Kind of like basically TLDR, the Emperor of Mankind, real quick? Or am I just going crazy? No? Okay, so that's not Parvos then. I'm thinking of somebody else. Alright, cool. I'm thinking of another nerd. Come on. No, mine. No, I was so close. Damn it. Hey, Kami. What's up? What do you mean so? What's up? What do you want? Am I gonna have to like throw hands with you again? You mean the leader of Parent Sequence? Maybe? Parvos was shrewd in his machinations. Oh, he impressed Abalas? Oh, shit. Yeah, no, he, yeah, okay. Never mind. Parvos and, yeah, okay, I get it now. Yeah, I get it. Yellow. Oh, hi, Rick. Oh, Rick, I have a question. Can you check Gen Chat? I don't know if you answered in Gen Chat, but I need your opinion and help with something. I got the thingy working, but I didn't get the other thingy working, and I need some help. Weird way to put it, but yes, I need your help. Because I couldn't get the other thingy working, and I couldn't figure it out. Oh, you checked? Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll check it out in a second here after I get out of this mission, because I need to go through and make sure that it actually works. Because if I can get the chat sequences working, then I can do some crazy shit. But... Pinch. Perrin spit off charitable. Wait, actually? I thought Perrin was like less than. I thought Perrin was like one of the. No, is Perrin sequence one of like the more like? No, they're one of the more. I guess there isn't really a chill faction in Warframe though. The chill factions don't exist anymore. They all got taken out by, well, war. Because everybody's like super polarized now. So the corpus are just a Church of Scientology? Not really, because the Church of Scientology is... I can't even explain to you how bad they are. Not without having incurred some pretty insane... Yeah. So the answer there is yes'n't. But the actual answer is no. Yeah, so... if you want, so the corpus are the definition of what capitalism would be if it was taken to the absolute extreme. Like if you took every core value of capitalism and then put it into like a group of people, then yeah, that would be the corpus. Is that's what they are. Anything for profit. And I mean that literally anything for profit. If that requires them to genocide an entire group of people to be able to make sure they get that profit, they'll do it. That's also why when you go take a look at the Vox Solaris, they have a whole thing where like their punishment is for their organs and body parts to be taken away and replaced with robotic parts is for that exact reason. It's because what they need, like their organs and body parts are actually a lot more expensive. Also, I just got a 1% drop on that last mission. No! No, Rick, I need your help. Rick, I need your help. How did you get this working? Talking about this thingy. How'd you get this working? Or did you ever get this working? Because if you didn't get this working, it's chill. But like, I need to figure out how to get this working. Because if I can get this working, then we're chilling. It would make my life so much easier if I could get it working. But I have no idea if I could. Bounties. Did I just... Yeah, I got the gold mod before I got the silver mod. Yeah, I got the gold mod before I got the freaking bronze mod. What the fuck? I swear to... God damn it, man. Oh, do you? Oh shit. Oh, that's unfortunate. Amy? I'd rather not have to constantly ask you about not talking about how many people are watching, please. I'd appreciate it if you didn't go through and do that. I'd really appreciate it. You also get like, 1, 2 draw, comment pool. Oh, by the way, Kelsey, we're gonna have to find somebody to help, with handling the YouTube side of chat, or at least moderating it. Because I really need help moderating the YouTube side. We had, 75 people watching earlier, and it devolved into pure chaos. Like, dissolved into absolute fucking chaos earlier. It was really bad. Like really bad. So like I do actually need to go through out of my way to get, like to have somebody actually watch on the YouTube side and help me do moderation. Most functional? Nah, it's a or it's a triple stream. Not a dual stream, it's a triple stream. I'm doing it on 3 different streams right now. Which is surprisingly not as bad as you might think it is, but yes, I'm doing it on 3 different streams. So yes, triple stream, not dual. But yeah, when it comes to Warframe lore, keep in mind that a lot of the stuff that I know personally is all stuff from like years and years ago, which is, it is very fucked. Because a lot of the lore that I knew and I found out from actually playing the game and talking to people years ago has been retconned. So a lot of the times when I talk about certain things, like for example, the dude that was like basically the Emperor of Mankind inside of the Corpus religion or whatever, yeah, that was probably retconned, or at least not added to the game anymore, like removed from the game. And I don't mean that to be like DE removed shit that was like good or whatever. It's just more of like a matter of like, that's one of those things where like a lot of the stuff that I know has been retconned, which is why like I do have these conversations with you guys a lot, because it does actually help me work on knowing what has been retconned and what hasn't per se. Also, the fact that the Corpus leader, fucking Parvos Granum, was actually made Ballas pleased, I had no idea was a thing. Like, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, genuinely. That was like, that's probably new lore, or at least something that was added into later on as we ended up getting like the new war or like other stuff added to shenanigans. Because, well, you know, that's how things go. Okay, I need you, game, to give me the bronze mod. I will absolutely, like, I will give you my everything if I could get you to work with the bronze mod. Please, just give me the bronze mod. You're supposed to have a higher drop chance than anything else in the game currently. Just give me the bronze mod, man. It's not that hard. Just do it. Then again, at this point, we're just like living with the whole point of just other stuff. What? I'm not doing that. We're not doing this, Cry. I've told you before. We're not doing this again. No. Badge. We're not doing this again. Is it down there? It might not be. It might actually be. Yeah, it's over here. Alright. Talked about this. It's not happening. I appreciate the offer, but no. No. No, the other part about it too is that like I do need to actually start working on getting even more plat, which I'm actually running really low on, which is less than ideal because I do need a crap ton, and I mean a lot of plats. There we go. No. Okay, so the suffer dealers, yeah, there you go. Get a good amount of loot yesterday. Yeah, but that's not really, no, it's still today, by the way. For me, at least, it's still today. It hasn't even hit midnight yet. Okay, we got you done here. That should be okay over here. And then we should be fine. Yeah. Nah. Okay, just gonna keep finding it. What do you mean I'm sorry? Bro, what are you apologizing for now? Homie, you don't need to apologize for anything. What are you apologizing for? For saying that it's tomorrow? You're 8 hours ahead of me. It's still today though for me, which is weird. Very weird. Because it's like, you're living in a whole other ass like universe for me over here. Just on the other side of the universe. Just hanging out. Did I not get that? No, I got it. Okay, cool. The morning was chaotic? Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. 100% of the week. Okay, hold on. Where's our... A bit slow and woke up with... crap. I mean, okay, so Rick, here's the thing. If you do actually wake up with a bloody nose consistently, you do want to talk to a doctor about that. Because that will actually go through and get you into a bit of trouble. The only reason I don't really panic when that happens consistently is just because I know where it comes from, personally. But if you do end up having that consistently happen, I would highly recommend talking to a doctor about it. Like, there was... like a good week or so a while back where like I was waking up almost like 3 times in a week where I had like bloody noses and stuff. I have not played Icarus because I've been focused entirely on Warframe. I'm sorry to say, Kami. Like entirely Warframe based. It's a great time. Yeah, sorry, I'm just like entirely... I might just go, play Icarus tomorrow on the Patreon and just like go hang out there and play it there. Maybe. Just because that way I can actually sit down and be like, alright, cool. Schmack! What do you mean I miss your... What do you mean I miss your morning streams? I still do them. What are you talking about, Kami? Or do you mean you missed them as in you're not able to actually attend them? Is that what you mean? Oh, just assume that if I'm on Twitch or YouTube, like streaming, it's Warframe. Just assume it's Warframe. Oh, yeah, just assume it's Warframe, Kami. Because like I honestly like I keep getting sidetracked by Warframe and then just forgetting that I had plans that I wanted to do. Like 3 days ago I was supposed to go through 3 days ago I was supposed to go through and actually play Odyssey. I forgot about that and I ended up playing Warframe for 6 hours. Like today I've been streaming for about 7 hours total of nothing but Warframe. Oh no, it's fine. It's okay, Kami. You're good. So on the Patreon side, I usually do streams and whatnot. So what I usually do is, this is like free to watch and whatever, if you guys want to go watch it, watch the streams and stuff, is what I do is I take games that I'm not entirely sure if it's going to work too well on stream, like here with you guys. I'll take the games that don't really too well, like I don't think will do well in terms of like actual like people wanting to watch it and stuff, and I just go play it on the other Patreon. It's just another place that I stream. That's it. It's nothing like insane or nothing special or anything else like that. I just go in play games there as well. And then sometimes I'll do like body doubling and stuff where I'll like actually get work done, or I'll go through and like actually like redesign the websites and like other things like that, just so we can actually go and do other Stoofs. And that way I can actually go out of my way and just like have a place where I can do whatever the fuck I want without ever having to worry about the whole issue of like, if I don't keep up my average viewership, Twitch is gonna like tank my channel, or like other things like that. Because if I don't actually keep the average viewership high enough on Twitch, I will actually just get tanked by Twitch. Because they do actually punish you for having a lower viewership, if you guys didn't know. So it's one of those things where I do actually have to pay attention to it if I want to actually have Twitch succeed. Or at least on the YouTube side as well, I do actually have to pay attention to that for the most part. Though I don't actually have to pay attention to the stats of it, because I can already tell based on how many people are talking in chat, how many people are here, and I don't know how to explain that. Well, you have to tell me how you like it. Yay! I'll let you know. I'll let you in the... Are you in the Discord, Kami? Like, are you in the Discord? Just making sure. Because if you are, then I'll have to go through and, like, I'll just add you and let you know. Oh, you're searching, doing the research. Okay, gotcha. Actually, I'm just gonna go put this over here on my other screen, this way, so I can actually see what you're saying, Rick, without having to like have stuff not show up and stuff. Also, right, MR30 is like probably one of the largest achievements that you can make in the game, just overall. Finally got it! Holy crap! I finally got my focus defense. Holy shit! Oh, we're done. But there, oh, you're both Spartan. Oh, that's why I couldn't find you. You want to know what's stupid? Hold on. You want to know why I have a hard time trying to figure out who fucking is who? It's because there's somebody else here by the name of Kami in the Discord, and I thought that was you. Turns out, no, it's not you. But good to know that you are Wolf Spartan. Okay, this is good. This is good. I can work with that. I can actually work with that. Alright, but no, Kami Shinigami? I don't know. Do you know how to pronounce that? It is another streamer. Or at least used to be another Warframe streamer, ages ago. I don't know if they quit or not. But yeah. Okay, there you go. Wait, hold up, Discord, where'd you go? Discord, come here. Discord? Did I just close it? Yeah, I'm doing stupid stuff again. God damn it, man. Oh, Cry, by the way, the day that you stop posting cat pictures, I will be very upset. So just never do it. Never stop. Just keep posting them, please. They're great. They're awesome. I fucking love the catos. They're amazing. Because they're so fucking cute, man. For those who don't know, we have a cat channel in the Discord for like sharing your cat pics and stuff, for like having a bunch of kittens and stuffs. And Cry just like goes through and shows like constant cat pictures and stuff. The kittens! They're so cute. Look at how fluffy they are. Also, they have like an army of cats, by the way. Hold on. Where's the video of your army of cats? Where'd you put it? Look at how many kittens they have. Hyenas can loaf? Actually? To be fair, hyenas and anything that have like 4 legs like that can 100% loaf. I love the fact that like animals just like know how to loaf regardless. It's so fucking amazing. Okay, we have one more to go. We need a body count and then we're done gathering every single bronze mod in the game other than specifically the other than Conclave, and then we can just ignore Conclave after that. Then now we need to go through and take care of all the rest of these. Body count? It just increases your combo duration. It's a really old mod from a long time ago. I'm just currently in the process of going through and collecting every mod in the game. Because I want to go through and finish off every mod in the game. Which we're actually getting pretty close to, by the way. For those who don't know, like, look at how close we're getting to actually getting every mod in the game. Like, we're almost there. As weird as that sounds, we're almost there. Yeah, you might have it. But yeah, I'm going through and grinding it all out myself, so I'm not gonna actually take it off your hands. Yeah, the universal medallions might be the way that I'm gonna go about that, actually. Just to avoid issues. Because, like, it is gonna be one of those ones where I don't have the patience, man. Like, I genuinely will not. Top rate change the always to on state change, else it will try sending the message every time in the first box, the empty change. I believe that we're good here, right? I think I did that already. Hey, hold on. Hold on. I just got an update from Rick, and we need to go through and make sure that that's actually working, but I'm pretty sure I already have that. No, universals do work for conclave. It's just that you need to go through and it's like very slow. That's all it is. It's like the way to do conclave, and like do all of the farming for conclave, unfortunately. Hey Rick, do you mean on condition change? Because if you're talking about on state change, you might be talking about condition or results change. Is that what you mean? No. I have that all connected and everything. Yeah, I think yeah. Is valid connection, 33 permissions. Maxed out permissions, received. Yeah, it's already maxed out permissions and everything. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, no, we're good. I've set it all to be is pretty much as good as we can get it. And I just confirmed that we do actually have all of the permissions for my thingy. And it's still not working. I don't know what's causing it not to work. Current category is only when conditions are true. I can't run the macro though. Okay, I'm gonna set result changes and just set that there. And then what we can do is we can just do a quick little, we're gonna do a really stupid thing of, we're gonna switch back to just chatting real quick. Change that. And then once we see that go through, switch that back to Warframe. No, still didn't work. Crap. Okay, we're gonna have to figure this one out later at some point, because that's really weird that it didn't actually want to work. Work for conclave now. They changed because one guy or something. Yeah, that happens a lot, by the way, Rebel. Like, that happens a lot. And like when I say like it's unfortunate, but there is usually one person that results in DE having to go through and change stuff, which is unfortunate, but welcome to life, I guess. We all must exist on the sidelines as they go through and exist. What conclave community there was against it. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, to be fair for them, they want to be able to actually have people go play it, but the problem is that people really do not enjoy conclave, so they had to go through and actually do some stuff so people could bypass the conclave grind, because like it is just one of those things where it's not worth it for them to do. Okay, so we have all of these. I don't have that yet, and I need to go through and get these two now. Crap, we still need to get the Jugulus mods. Ah. Crap. Okay, what about the last body count? Oh, shit, I could actually work towards getting body count. Wait, hold on. I need all 4 of these mods. Wait, what the fuck? Alright, cool, I'll take it. Helvania PvP. Yes, it does. Helvania PvP actually does count towards Conclave. They probably did that. They probably did that to make it so that you can actually have an easier time, just because they wanted to go through and actually make their life a little bit easier. Just due to the fact that like, or to our lives a little bit easier, just make us like have like an easier time going through and doing Conclave. And that way we can actually finish off Conclave and shit. Because like that is, oh god, it's Page. Actual Page. Oh god, these are level 17? Holy shit. I knew that there was gonna be some stuff that's easy, but like, oh god, this is gonna be an easy mission to grind out. It's gonna be an easy mission. I'm talking to people on Twitch chat, so that's what's happening to Amy. Alright, there you go. We're good. Gizmo and Steelpath. Yeah, I'd be surprised if they didn't do that for Steelpath though. Do you know if boosters actually go through and actually work with it though? Because like there should be boosters that function with it, right? Or at least there should be a booster bonus, like with affinity bonuses and stuff, or is that just not a feasible thing? Because like honestly, I really wish that there was Helvania stuff that we could do. Like in terms of like actually getting bonuses for it, so we could actually speedrun through the stuff. Because if we can do if we can do that, we can just go through and burn through the Helvania mission, or the PvP version of the thingy, really quick using the double affinity weekend. And then on top of that, what we could also do is get another booster, so we can get a quadra boost on top of also getting another boost that gives us a 5 times affinity boost, if that works. Though the likelihood of us actually getting an affinity boost with with that stuff is like very unlikely, unfortunately. I really wish it was more likely, but it isn't, which sucks a little bit. Oh god, the enemy density for this is sucky. Ah man, I wish it was better. I really wish. It gives me No, doesn't Steel Path have an affinity bonus though? Yeah, I think the Steel Path has affinity bonuses, right? Yeah. So we should be fine. Yeah. Maybe. It has a mod. No, it has a mod reference booster and a no, it doesn't have any affinity bonuses. Maybe it's just like a overall just you're doing Steel Path, so they're gonna give us a bonus for it, which I could definitely see being a thing. Yo, where's our mission? Oh, I guess we're just gonna go through this again. All right, cool. I'll take it. Nice and easy. Scene switcher active? Yes, scene switcher is active, yes. We have it active, we have everything going, it's all functioning, it's perfect. It is exactly how it should be. Kami, why did you send me a thingy? I am mid-mission at the moment. I am very much mid-mission at the moment. Crap. Oh, this is like the easy version, I didn't actually have to go search for things. Oh, that's wicked. Oh, because they're gonna get us to do all 3 of these. Does sharing the look of Orion also Orion also shares space? Maybe? I'm actually not sure. That's a good point actually. That's actually a really good point. Also, Amy, we routinely do level cap over here. Like we routinely do level cap and stuff. So like for me, level 17 is like going through and having it be like a I could sneeze in their direction and they just die. Yeah, no, we all like a bunch of us do level cap here. We fucking all love level cap. All right, hold on. Where's the shows? Honestly, you probably what you'll probably end up having to do is send through here, like watching babies at daycare. Yeah, watching babies at daycare if you're fucking Anakin. That's what it feels like, honestly. Like genuinely, at this point, I feel like fucking Anakin over here. And at least we have a fucking Planakin because he didn't have one. Hold on, where's our chefs here? Down here? Is that inside? Or is that over there? That is inside the mountain. Alright, we're going inside the mountain. Where is our chefs? Da, da, da. You've been summoned? Ah, yes. Oh, because we were talking about level cap? Yeah. The amount of times that we've summoned people accidentally by just talking about fucking level cap is not even funny. It happens so often. Unfortunate. Well, it's both fortunate and unfortunate, but it does happen quite often. Mind you, I only do cascades to level cap, so that's just kind of how we do things. Da 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 da. Alright, hold on. We've got our steps here. Kanno special point. It could also be a thing, Rick, where I just have to go through and do some research because, like, as it stands right now, I do actually have to go check into that, and I might have to do my own research on my end to see if I can get it working. Because like that is an issue at this point, where we're going to be running into some very not so great situations. Have destroyed situations? Yes. Okay, could you like give me some mod, please? Oh, but you can also pity Jade like super easily. The Jade pity is like uber easy. Like super easy to do. Whoa, crap. The Jade pity is like uber easy to do and pull off. So it's not too big of a problem. Yeah, something never used, but you have to be live as far as I've read. Oh, really? So it's something that I actually have to do on stream. Ah, shit. Okay, I'll figure this out. At some point. No, Rick and I have been trying to figure. Oh, Rick's been helping me go through and trying to figure out how to fix the thing, so we can have like an automatic thingy. Because like the there's actually a really cool thing. I wish I could show you guys the absolute insanity is that this plugin actually has, because there's like I think over 70 separate operations that can pull off just for Twitch alone, not to mention the 70 other operations involving other 70 operations within it. The nested operations that you can do using the plugin that we're talking about right now is nuts. It also works network-wide, so I can go through and have it all work individually across the entire network at once. And I genuinely have no idea how, like, why that's not talked about more. Like, it's crazy. Like, actually insane. Like, the plugin that you mentioned, Rick, or like showed me, is like probably one of the most crazy plugins I think I've ever seen for OBS. Like, easily. Crazier than NDI. And that's like that's actually a step. Like, you actually have to do some crazy shit to get better than an NDI network going. Oh, look at that. Another item star. God damn it. I don't want Aya, though, man. That's actual bullshit. Don't give me Aya. That's the wrong thing, game. We don't need Aya. Ah, that is the complete opposite shenanigans here. Yeah, that's just like, no, Aya, why the fuck are you doing this, man? We don't need the Aya. Alright, we got you over here, and we're chilling. Alright, fine, whatever, I guess we'll just hang out here with our freaking 10 Aya sitting in our inventory. Unironically, this has turned into a somewhat decent Aya farm, too. As weird as that sounds, it's turned into a decent Aya farm as well. Okay, hold on, we need to go through and grab this. Drones. Oh, that's a good point, actually. No, you're good. Good point. We do need it. My bad. I misspoke. This is a good point. The more drones we can get, the better. Every 7 Aya, by the way, for those you do, every 7 Aya that you can get is another drone. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go do something really stupid right now. I'm gonna introduce you guys to my favorite thing in the game. Other than the beach balls, but my favorite thing in the game. Just straight up. Hold on, where is it? Let me come over here. Where is my Aya? Primary surgeons, a drone, and one more. Added to the list. This is where the Aya, all of my Aya goes, by the way, because I have no need for any relics. Genuinely speaking, I have no need for any relics, so it's like just add more. The army grows. This is how many I've gotten through Aya so far. All of them have been gotten through Aya, and I need more. So many more. If I want to do this right, I want to crash my game from the amount of drones I can have. Hey, hey, Kami. What's that? Drone? Drone armies? Oh, look at that. I can actually open looks now. Ah, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, you do actually. I have nothing in this loadout. Holy crap. Holy shit. Wait, hold on. How the fuck did you get that color, though? How did you pull off those colors? Is it just because these colors here do like a weird-ass, like, color shading thing? Is that what this is? Because that's like a really cool color set. Like, that is beautiful, honestly. Oh, it's because the Sirius and Orion color thingies? Okay, I see. Yeah. I see. No, that makes sense. They have a color shift? Oh, I really wish we could do that for all the other Warframes though, because having a whole ass like color shift would be so cool. Oh, they get nifty blending for less and stuff. Man, that's so cool. They need to add that to like every other Warframe, but just give us a color palette that lets us have access to it. Maybe it just doesn't know what that does? Maybe. I could see that being the case. Advanced scenes poster. But what would the second block? How would I... Oh, do you mean in the sense of like currently live? Oh, maybe that's what... Yeah, you might be right there, actually. Nope. It does not know that either. Run macro? Yeah, running the macro is not making it work either. I turned off the second block and it's just not... It's not doing its thing. If not, okay. And... Or... Yeah, I don't know what's causing that not to work then. Because, like, that's really weird. What if I just turn everything off and run the macro separate? Okay, so it's not the first part of the macro that's wrong. It's the second part of the macro that's the issue. Yeah, no, this'll work out for the most part. Okay, so what we have now is we can go through and grab our That's here. So the send Twitch chat thing is the problem. Yeah, no, that's the issue though. And I don't know what the problem is here then. Because I could go over my own channel, but we don't want to do that. Send chat message, get user information. I have seen the Eminence in Shadow, but to me it's not. It's one of those like trash anime that's like, it's good, but also like it's like a guilty pleasure anime. Kind of like you guys know like In Another World with My Smartphone, or fucking a couple other anime like that. Yeah, no, it's great, but it's also like 100% considered a trash anime, unfortunately. Like, we're trash anime in a good way. I don't know how to explain it. What are you talking? You've never seen me awake at this hour, Axiom? What are you talking about? Oh, you might be new to the community then. I used to do streams from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. every single day, pretty much. Yeah, it's bad in a good way. It's like, you know those like B movies that are like super cringy but like really good? Like you guys know like fucking like the A-Team? That would be a really, really good one here. /pin and do /mod your Twitch name. /mod, actually? That'd be fucking hilarious. And try to do /mod your Twitch name and then Twitch name. Yeah, but why would I need to mod myself? I'm already a mod. /mod. Yeah, let's go see what I can do this. Natsume. Already a moderator in this channel. Whoop-de. Hold on, let's see if using /pin causes the issue. Okay, so it's /pin that's causing the issue then. And then it's /announce that's causing the issue. So... Wait, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold up. Let me hold on. Let me look for something really quick. It could be the command that it's causing issues here. Give me like 2 seconds here. Send chat message, send announcement. Where's the send announcement? It says stream title, set stream tags, set content classification, enable brand content, start raids, send shoutouts, start poll, enable shield mode, get channel points and information, ban user, start commercial, send chat announcement right there. Oh crap, it deleted it. No, shit. No! At least we figured it out, man. At least we figured it out. But like, no, it deleted my entire thingy. Oh, that's so sad. Ads have started. Make sure to stand up and walk around and get some snacks and water. There you go. Double checking this. Send announcement. All right, announcement has been sent. You're watching another trash filter isekai. Hey, yo, Kami, if you got any more trash filter isekai or other trash anime that you want to send over, please do. I fucking love trash anime. And I'm looking for more trash anime to go watch. Because that would be beautiful. Absolutely amazing. I also happen to have it's like a guilty pleasure of mine. I don't know how to explain it past that, but that's a guilty pleasure of mine. Enable send shoutouts. Don't need that. Start commercial, send shout announcements. What was I gonna do? This is the send shoutout. No, disable Twitch tags. Send shout announcements. Oh my god, I could set all of the Twitch tags for all of my different games and stuff. Holy shit. I don't even know how to explain this in a way that like could actually make this like viable for anybody to actually understand how insane this plugin is. Holy fuck. This gets out of hand so fast. Holy fuck, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Send classified labels, set stream languages, enable shield mode. Where did he go? Snooze next ad, stream record, send chat announcements. No. Slow mode, no. No, get user information, send... Where'd it go? Where do I send pin message? Where the fuck did the... Reincarnate... Okay, I've already seen that, by the way, and I've read the manga. I've seen the anime, and I've read the manga. Let's see how long it takes you guys to find one that I haven't seen. Yeah, hit me with as many of you guys can, and we'll I'll let you guys know if I've seen them or not, because I'm genuinely curious how long it'll take. Enable chat delete. Yeah, no, I fucking this is the kind of stuff that I absolutely fucking love. Hey, Rick, this is gonna be really annoying, but can you help me find the thingy for adding pinned messages, because I'm trying to find it right now and it's not letting me. It's being weird. It doesn't actually. It's not. Either I'm being daft, or there's something going on here. Death Mount Dead Play? Okay, I've heard of that one, but I've been told that I can't watch it, which is unfortunate. I've heard it's good though. I've heard it's really, really good. So yeah, that's one of the ones I haven't seen. Create stream marker. Yes, and so, no. If you're in bed, stay in bed, man. It's fine. It's okay. Send chat announcement. Slow mode. I feel like there's something else here that works, and I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, so what was this over here? It's under Twitch. Okay, we've got this over here. Under this here. Sorry, I'm looking for something very specific, and I'm having a hard time finding it, and if I can't find it, we're gonna be cooked. Is there nothing here to pin a message? Yeah, okay. Alright, come on. Let's do this again. Because if you guys can find one that I haven't seen and or can actually watch, I'd be impressed. For those who don't know, I've seen over 2,000 anime. Actually, at this point, it's probably closer to 3,000. And I'm actually looking for anime recommendations of anime that I haven't seen. Because at this point, I'm actually like genuinely like... Unfortunately, I'm out of them. It's so sad. Create stream record, create stream flip, send chat announcement. Okay, I think it's just send chat announcement. You can send them in different message colors? That's kind of cool. Okay. Streamers for messages, was that no bento? What? No bento. I don't know what no bento is. Hold up, let me look this up. I don't know what no bento is. Hold on, sorry. Bento. Oh, this one here. Wait, is this a fucking Yuri? Is this somehow a Yuri? I feel like this might be it. No. That's just a Yuri. No. Okay. Watching Super Cub is not trashing the ammo, but it's my sense of life. Super Cub. Oh, that's cute. Oh yeah, no, I have not seen this one before. Yeah. That's kind of cute. Alright, I'll have to add this to my list. I will add this to my list because I do appreciate that, because that is actually pretty chill. Not gonna lie. Wow. Okay, so now we gotta figure out how to do actually pin messages. Slash pin, because, how do I use like a new flavor of Mo hobby anime? I mean, to be fair, that's honestly really good. Like, if you can have like a Mo hobby anime and you can do it right, homie, like, I am not going to like be concerned. Ben too? What the fuck? Hey, Baldurin. Hello. I swear I've seen this. I swear I've seen this. I swear I've seen this. The only reason I say this is because I recognize her. I don't know who she is, but I know who she is. I recognize her. The problem is I don't remember anything about the anime. Shit, man, you might have actually found one that's like a fucking like ancient anime that I've seen from like when I was in high school or something. Yeah, this guy. You're not wrong. Actually, the guy is like literally the definition of about as generic as you can get. And that's like genuinely a compliment because that's actually kind of insane. That's insane. Alright, hold on, maybe that's my list too. Or just like add this over here. The reason why I watch a lot of anime, by the way, guys, is because usually when I'm working off a stream, I usually have it running in the background and I just watch them as I'm working. So while I do understand like the whole thing of going out of your like watching anime, a lot of it is actually not a good thing. I just happen to watch so much anime that at this point it's not an issue for me. I mean, okay, I've seen that one, Kame. I've seen that one. I might actually know this one, but more the Japanese name of it. So a lot of the anime that I do watch, I don't actually know the English names of a lot of these anime. I know the Japanese versions of them, and also, no, I've not seen this. How did you guys pinpoint some of the anime that I have not seen? Holy shit, man. Also, anime. Oh, AniGuesser. You mean like as in the app? I see. No, that makes more sense. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was an anime. Watch rewatch. The last 2 years have actually been pretty cracked with quality anime. I see. The thing is that I stopped watching anime about 1.5 years ago. So if there's a bunch that came out recently, I will need to go watch that immediately. Parties with the okay. Twitch. Transition timers, no. Okay, let me see if I can figure this one out. Hold on, hold on. Let's get Warframe back out here because otherwise some peeps are gonna get upset. What I do want to see. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Actually, I genuinely think that we might actually not be able to do automatic pinned messages through this. At least I would have to go through and do some research for it first. Exorcist in another world. I've actually seen that one, Kami. And I've also seen the Adventurers, Gatherers Adventure in an Isekai. Actually, if you guys are looking for like a really cute one, like a really, really cute anime, I'd highly recommend watching, Slime Tamer. It's not the name, but you'll find it really easily. It's so fucking cute. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's so fucking cute, man. It's awesome. Also, by the way, for those who don't know, this is what, Slime Tamer. This is Slime Tamer. This one right here. Look at how cute they are. They even have like a little Kanno. They later on get like a giant Kanno that kind of just hangs out with them and stuff. But yeah, it's a super cute slice of life anime. Honestly, I have yet to find any anime that gets even close to this in terms of how good it is, because it's just so good. It's so cute. I fucking love it. Oh, hold on. What the fuck do you mean my sources don't have it? Excuse me? Never mind, found it. Wait. Yep, found it. Ha. That took a second. Somali in the Forest Spirit. Somali in the Forest Spirit. Hold up. I feel like I've heard of this one before. Hold up. Campfire Cooking in Another World is a fantastic anime, by the way. Would recommend. If you're looking for like a really, really good anime. Works. This one I've heard is a really good one, but borderlines on like horror almost. But I've heard it's really good. I know that I've read a little bit of the manga though. I know I've read a little bit of the manga, but I have not watched the anime yet. Which I should probably go do because the anime is gonna be so fucking goated. Also, if you guys haven't read it, read the light novel for this. It has like 700 chapters in it. And it is unironically one of the most peak light novels I've ever read. The only problem is they botched the anime so fucking bad that like, I can't even like say that like I can't even like acknowledge the anime's existence. Like I just refuse to. No, it's such a good read, but I fucking hate the anime. And I'm so mad. I thought the anime was good starting but no, if you've read any of like the light novel whatsoever, they changed everything about it from start to finish. They botched the entire storyline for it. Like completely. Like completely. No, 700 chapters is not a nightmare. You wanna know why? I managed to get through almost 600 of those chapters in a week. Granted, I'm also a bit of a readaholic. Like I'm a bookaholic. When I find a book that I love, I do read it, like binge read it, and I will go run through it like immediately. So like, maybe I'm just weird, but yeah, when it comes to that kind of stuff, 700 chapters is not bad. Because they never fail with the pacing. It's actually really well done. It's probably one of the most like, people are gonna hate me for this, but I actually prefer it over Percy Jackson. And that's like I don't know if you guys understand how high of a bar Percy Jackson as a series is though. Like genuinely speaking, it's a very high bar. Oh, Jesus Christ. The webtoon's actually really good though. Like if you guys want to go through and read the webtoon, it's actually really good. They do follow and they are very truthful to the original media. It's actually really well done. It's just that it's very far behind. Like the webtoon currently is only like 30 chapters into the actual book, whereas there's currently 700. They recently got to book 8, I think. Yeah, I think they got to book 8 recently. I don't know how to explain it past that, but yeah, the webtoon is like super far behind, but the way that they made the webtoon is pretty well done. There are some things that they miss, but yeah. Seen Wisteria? Yes. That's also another really good anime too. It's awesome. I fucking love... There's another one that's very similar to that one as well. That has a very similar name at least. Not the similar story, but very similar name. And I fucking love the fact that like... the two people that are like a part of the main story are like the two main characters happen to be like insanely devoted to each other but can never actually talk to each other due to their social class. But they like... the main character absolutely fucking shuts down everybody who tries to like start anything romantic with him. It's awesome. Dude's like beyond like loyal. Which honestly in those anime, yeah, you probably know it. It's a guy that's a dwarf or half dwarf, and he happens to use a sword instead of magic. But everybody else around him uses magic instead of a sword. And so he's going through and doing a bunch of shit. They actually had the second season recently come out. About like 2 months ago, I think it was. For it. It's pretty good. It is fantastic. Oh, I should check out if you did not. What? Grandmaster Demonic. I feel like I've read that one. Like actually read it, not watched it. Because a lot of the cultivation anime, I usually read the manga or webtoons that they're based on, rather than... Is it yaoi? Okay, that I have not read then. Okay, hold up. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold the fucking phone. Nope, I have not read this, but I'm gonna go read this now. Hold up, we're adding that to my list of things I'm gonna go read. Yeah, that's gonna be, y'all won't see me tomorrow, by the way. If this is actually as good as I think it might be, you won't see me tomorrow. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's a good time. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a fantastic time. No. Hey, Steve. Hello. Did you just wake up? I have a feeling you just woke up. Okay, Apothecary Diaries, I fucking love. I I absolutely fucking love Apothecary Diaries, by the way. It is probably one of the best animes that I've seen for that kind of anime ever, like, done. Like, just straight up. Uh, anyone who read The Greatest Estate Developer? Well, I guarantee you that there's at least half of us that have. I've read it through and through. It had one of the most amazing endings for a webtoon. Like, it genuinely had one of the best endings for a webtoon that I've ever seen. And I've read a few. If you guys have seen Greenhouse, read the webtoon Greenhouse before, that's also a really good one. Just be fair warned, psychological horror is very much a thing inside of it. It is interesting. Though, once the psychological horror, or at least the beginning of it, is over, like the first part of it ends, it's all comedy. All the way through. It just becomes entirely comedy. Yeah. Himoto, isn't it Imura? Not Umura. Hold on, I gotta go figure that name really quick. Because I feel like I recognize it. I know the name, but I need to go figure out exactly what that name is in reference to. No, that's not... Amaru. Is it Amaru? Is it actually Amaru? Himoto, Amaru. Hold on, give me a second here. Wait, is that the one that he ends up in hell? Is that the one where he ends up in hell and has a massive crush on something? No, this is not the one I'm thinking of. Okay, I've not seen this one yet. But you guys know probably exactly who I'm talking about just by the fact that he ends up in hell and one of the people ends up in a... Well, no. The one that I'm talking about is also a fucking absolutely comfy anime. It's just that the thing is that he ends up in hell, but the problem is that everybody in hell thinks that he's also a demon, but he also ends up being adopted by like the most powerful demon in hell. And so he ends up going to a devil's high school. And so, it's just chaos. Yeah, you know exactly. Yeah, Imura-kun. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, sorry, when you said that name first, that's what I was thinking of, was that anime specifically. It's so fucking funny. I love it. Also, by the way, guys, the anime or the manga has like something like 600 chapters in it. Like, it's huge. The manga is like super long. I haven't read it personally, not yet at least, but I've seen all the anime. Yeah, no worries. Have an awesome time, Steve. We'll talk to you later. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. I'm still trying to get these 4 mods and it just will not drop for me. I swear to God, it just will not drop. Okay, the Rosario Vampire is a niche anime, Asri. Many people will not know that anime. That's like insane baller knowledge, but also most people will not know that. Like, we're talking like shit that shit's like much older than most of us here. Bipolar Vampire? No. That is not, they're not bipolar, no. And it was against your will? What, you watched it against your will? Damn. Sorry. Seraph of the End is such a good anime, but it's so sad. Like, holy fuck, man. I really wish that they had a better, like, I get that that's the whole point of the anime, is that it's meant to be depressing, but like, I really wish it could be better. Because like, they deserve better, man. It's like, it's such a sad anime. Why have I been doing other stuff? Why was I doing the other missions? Hold up, give me a second. Let me think. I feel like I'm being stupid again. Yeah. Part of the manga, I think the anime, yeah. The manga. Oh no, I'm not reading the manga. I refuse to. That one in the artifacts and so I feel like the play was in the name. Trying to remember. I can't remember which one you're talking about, Essie. Also, the reason why I say that Rosario X Vampire isn't actually she's not bipolar is because it's quite literally a separate person entirely. She's not bipolar. If anything, if you wanted to consider it anything, it'd be BPD or DID. So no, she wouldn't be bipolar. She would likely have DID, induced by magic. I didn't think Rosario Vampire was niches. You might think kind of ultra, but I wouldn't because no, nowadays, Arthur, I don't think you understand. Nowadays, if people see anime that's that old, like, hold on. Rosario X. So the reason why I say that it's a pretty old anime is that if you go through and take a look at the actual like the actual animation of it, it was actually animated in like 1990, I think. That's pretty old. When was it animated? No, it was actually aired 2008. Interesting. Okay, that's actually really interesting. Yeah, no, the reason why I say it's like super niche is that a lot of people who would have watched it are much too young to actually know about its existence, by the way. That's really weird. Old anime is what dual parallel trouble adventure. It's riff of manga Eva. The time. Hold on. This one. Give me a second here. That didn't work out for me. Hold on. Let me go over here. We're gonna do you here. Oh, this? Okay, if we're talking about anime that we start getting into the age of before I was born, I probably have not seen it. And I mean that in the sense of I want to watch shit that's from before I was born, but also, holy crap, man, there's some anime that are from back then that are so much different. Like, it is so different comparatively to, like, how a lot of things are done. Like, by the way, one of my favorite anime of all time is called Full Metal Panic, if you guys have ever seen it. But the first airing of Full Metal Panic was 1988. Like, when it first aired, it aired in 4:3. Do you guys know how old that is? It is an ancient anime. We're talking like old as shite. It's almost as old as my dad is, actually. Which is, Fumufu! Yeah, Fumufu! Or whatever. Yeah, it's so good. Have I seen Desert Punk? Okay, I've seen most of it, but not all of it. But yes, I've seen most of, full of it, yeah. Yeah, like the old Lupin the Third anime. Is Lupin the Third what I think it is? Oh, we're talking like old. Yeah. I haven't actually watched this one either. So this one is from like before my time as well. It is definitely of its age though. Yeah, that's not surprising. Yeah. The other one is Kenshin. This right here. The other one that I would recommend watching is this one right here. Don't watch the remake. If you want to watch anything, watch the old one. And what I mean by that is that the old version of Kenshin is like has like almost like 3 times the content as the remake. They cut so much out of it. Like, holy crap. They cut so much out of it. Believe it or not, Azri, this is not considered heavy for me. This is actually, for me, I consider this more a comedy than anything else. But also, I'm more than well aware that the majority of people that watch this will not be able to make it through the anime. Also, this was my first ever anime I watched. This was my first anime. And I genuinely make that. I watched like the first 3 episodes of the remake, and no, the remake was shit. Like, objectively speaking, if they had actually wanted to go through and make the remake actually the remake, they wouldn't have made it the way that they did. I didn't cut too much. I just broke it into several seasons. No, they cut a lot, Arthur. They cut a lot because the original anime, the pacing for it is so much better. Like, each of the different arcs are entire seasons for the anime and stuff, and you have like entire like progressions for everything. And then you go and take a look at the new version and the remake, and they just don't have that. The progression's gone. They just skip all over the place and they're like fucking with everything, and it's not there anymore. Also, the faces that he makes in the old anime is so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny. I love the original faces. It's so fucking stupid. Also, yeah, they removed a lot of his charm. They tried to make him a lot more edgy than he actually was. And Kenshin isn't edgy, by the way. This is his personality right here. This right here is who he is. in a nutshell. This is him. Um, it's just so sad that they went through and cut out so much of his charm, because he genuinely, the whole point of it is that like his battles weren't physical, they were all mental. Every one of his fights that he had were mental. They weren't physical for him. Granted, we're not gonna get in the fact that anything related, like, I'm so mad that they cut out his charm, because he was a perfect character. He was so well written, and then they went through and just gutted his entire existence, and it's so sad, man. It was such a good, such a well written anime, but no, they fucking gutted it all. Pissed. Page. Yeah, they removed all the depth. And the problem is that you can't just remove the depth from an anime like this, especially not if you're going to go through and actually like make it be as impactful. The whole point of this is that it's an after story. That's the whole, for those who don't know, this is an after story of somebody who was known for quite literally solo committing genocide. That's what he was. That's who he was as a person. He was known for just that's where his like entire like personality and his history comes from, is he was known for just committing genocide. That was his whole thing. And so I say genocide because there was literally nobody who could stand up to him. And so when he stepped on the battlefield, everybody in front of him would just die. So he would just commit genocide towards any soldiers. He wouldn't kill any civilians, but he would kill any soldier that was in his way. Without question or without reason, just laying them on the floor, basically. And the whole thing is that, like, it's an after story of him going through and recovering from that life that he had to live during that time period, and him going from living during a wartime where that was the case to where now it's insanely peaceful, and like other people from his past trying to drag him back into who he was before. And like it's a really nice and sentimental anime, but the problem is that if you go through and remove that, you're also removing everything that makes him who he is. And it's like, god damn it, man. You can't just go through and try and make him like, no. John Wick has a rule where he won't kill anyone unnecessarily. Who he was during the war, like, how do I explain this in a way that like would be TOS friendly? He basically makes it look like, he makes like him through his past made it look like he was fighting children, basically is what it was. And effectively it's just Genghis Khan, pretty much, actually, you're not wrong. Except that if he was basically just Genghis Khan himself, effectively, is what that is. But yeah, no, he just, yeah, it's hard to explain if you haven't seen the anime, but it is very much one of those, like, it's so fucking good, and I'm so pissed that they went through and like, butchered the remake and stuff. It's like, why, man? Why would you go through and, like, do that? Oh, man. Also, the reason why I say most of his battles are mental is because most of his battles genuinely are related to him fighting his mental state rather than actually fighting the people in front of him. Manga more closely and cut out all the filler stuff. Original 1996 anime of... Also, the original cut of a lot of stuff from the manga, whereas the remake brought those things back. Unfortunately, while I do understand that might be the case, they, like, fucked it up bad, though, Atha. They fucked it bad. It was more of a slideshow than an anime, yeah. No, the remake was like, I don't know how to explain how bad the remake was. It is bad. It's like the first One Punch Man season versus the 5th. As like a TLDR. Like, the equivalence there is basically just the first versus the 5th. It's bad. Remake of those, it's probably the longest I've watched. Tenchi? Ooh, Tenchi. Yeah, Tenchi's pretty good too. Yeah. But no, the older one is just considerably better. Like, we're talking so much better. Though I do need to go through and rewatch the manga though. Or sorry, I need to go read the manga at some point if I ever get a chance to. Yeah, I don't like the 2026 version. I've read both, or watched both of those, Asri. I've watched both of them. I've seen them both. OG anime, only filler bits, and the characters that made everyone feel human. The remake is more Kenshin is always right or solves X. Yeah, no, that's why like it's actually unironically a masterclass on how you can make like filler right, because you can't tell it's filler. Like when there's filler in the anime, you just can't tell it's filler because it feels like it's actually a part of the anime. And that's like probably one of the best ways that you can do filler, is where there's no way to tell. It's just it's so fucking good, man. Like they actually give depth to the characters, and they actually sit down and actually give like the world depth and reasons for why things happen. And that there is no purely like evil villain. Every single one of them is gray. Like straight up. Like there's not a single like, every single like one of the villains and or things that they need to figure out is always like a gray issue. It's never cut and clear, which is crazy, but also awesome that it was written in 1996, because you know, or written before that actually, which is also insane because that's not very much a thingy. Where's our chefs? Yes, but yes, I will always prefer the old, and will always recommend watching the older version of it. Hello, hey workaholic. Hi Luke or Coke. Well, Shishio? Yeah, Shishio! Man, that arc was fucking brutal though. Oh my god. Shishio's arc is... Ah, man. I don't know how to explain that one to anybody who's actually not seen that one, because Shishio, you need to watch the anime to understand it. Also, Akame ga Kill is a goated anime, by the way. Would not recommend it as the first anime though. That anime is rough. That one artifact that pass. That one has artifacts that pass from person to person. What? Which one? Oh, Kame ga Kill. Oh, yeah, after they die. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah. Kazuma? They also did fucking Big Bro kind of dirty as well. Gurren Lagann is a absolutely amazing anime. I've watched it, yes. Though I didn't actually like it as much as you might think I might have. Okay, so you cannot send messages because Twitch API not being bullshit, so chat announcements. Are you fucking serious? You can't actually— that's bullshit. Fine, whatever. Is it okay if I cry now? That's a good one, but also have not seen it, unfortunately. Couldn't watch Gurren Lagann. Well, Gurren Lagann... Yeah, that one gets out of hand fast, unfortunately. I really wish it was better, although the ending is completely different from the manga. I know about that though, Arthur. I know that one. You want a shit ending? Watch Burst Stage. No, actually, if you want a worse ending, go fucking watch World End. I refuse to accept that that was actually an ending for it. To this day, I will still be coping and seething for the fact that, like straight up, Nah, that's not the ending I wanted. I refuse to accept it. You know exactly why too. Also, I swear to fuck, that ending, they're alive. And the reason I say that is because it's there. They show it. Oh, it doesn't rug pull you. Well, I mean, you literally know it from the first episode. But also, they're alive. And I will live and die on that hill to the end of my life. They are alive, and I refuse to accept anything else. Heaven's Lost Property is also a really cute one. It is trash, but it is cute. Doesn't not Angel Beat, sorry, Soul Eater. Doesn't Soul Eater do that as well? Yeah, Soul Eater also does that as well, as far as I'm aware. Because from what I understand, Soul Eater is... The ending to that was, Gray Zone and entered in the zone is just a Mozen. Yeah, Soul Eater had to anime only ending. And it was gonna, well, to be fair, didn't they also have to rush it too? From what I understand, like to my understanding, they also had to rush the ending of Soul Eater. I could be mistaken there, but I'm pretty sure that was the case, right? Inbox. Go over here. Lotus. Double Affinity. No. What the fuck? Where? Oh no. My angel. Oh my god. What? Okay, Soul Eater manga is still ongoing and the anime caught up and into its own. Aw, really? They fucking decided. Ah, that's so bullshit. Side note, did you guys see that, what is it called? Shit. Ah, crap, I can't remember the name of it. Hold on, let me go find it really quick. Let me go find this. Black Clover. The next season is coming out soon. Well, we've officially got a trailer for the next season of Black Clover. They went through and set up the most fucking insane season end for the last season of Black Clover. And I swear to God, if they don't go through and pull through with the new one, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because like they went through and did some crazy shit with the old, like the last season. And they end it with like the most insane fucking possible cliffhanger. And then they just like cut. It's like, fuck. Don't fucking pull a full metal panic. I swear to God, I'm so glad that we actually got another season. I'm so glad. But I just can't get through it. It's just like Fairy Tail. Really? Because I fucking love Fairy Tail. Actually, unironically, Amy, we keep telling you not to do this, please. My home slice. We keep telling you not to bring up how many people are here. That just constantly, and you're just not listening. They've already been in the Cross Kingdom in anime. Didn't watch it. Been Cross Kingdom. Oh, sorry. There's somebody on YouTube chat that's giving me a live feedback and like live play-by-play by how many people are actually watching the stream on YouTube, and it's like, homie, I don't want that. I've told you about 30 times so far not to do that, and I'd appreciate it if you don't. If you'd respect that. If you do not respect that, I'm gonna have to ban you. Burn after the arc where they got to the alternate dimension. Oh, Atlas! No! Azuri, no! Atlas was such a good arc. Shit. Yeah, no, like, fucking Atlas, when they get to Atlas, it's like after. Okay, so, here's the thing. Just push through. Because I understand what you mean by you burn out after that, because, like, it is actually pretty bad, for a little bit there. But then after a little bit, it picks up again, and then there's the 100-year quest. And then it gets so fucking good. Because the 100-year quest actually goes through and actually covers, they actually end up going back to Edalis. Years, and I'm talking years after they leave Edalis for the first time, and they end up back in Edalis. Now, you know what's crazy? I got sick of every arc being the same. The problem is that if you think that every arc was the same, you weren't paying attention then. Unfortunately, they aren't all the same. And you weren't actually paying attention to it then. Just anime. Or back in the day, damn near every anime from the 90s and early 2000s is completely different than things. A bunch of filler due to the fact that the anime catch up and pass the mangas. They had to come up with things. Oh shit! Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, to be fair, there's like a whole thing where like different, like there's a different time. It was very much a different time at that point. I wasn't even born at that point, actually. I mean, that's an extra duration, but it's still. I keep watching after that. What do you mean by an extra duration? What do you mean by an extra duration? Also, by the way, I don't watch Fairy Tail for the fighting, by the way. I watch it for the slice of life. And that might be the difference here. Is that for me specifically, it's a slice of life anime. It's not a fighting anime. Overstatement. Oh, exaggeration, I see. Yeah, no. It's not all the same. But I watch it, yeah, no, I don't watch it for the fighting, Kelshi. And if you're gonna watch Fairy Tail, don't watch it for the fighting. Watch it for the slice of life. Because that is where that's where it shines, is the slice of life. It's not the fighting. The fighting happens to just be like a little extra sauce on top, basically. FX Double also must be good. Do you mean Devil May Cry, or do you mean the old Devil May Cry Baby? Oh, Devilman Crybaby, yeah. Okay, Devilman Crybaby is a psychedelic nightmare for anybody who's never seen anything close to that. Okay, but like, Kelshi, I understand that you don't like frickin' Fairy Tail, but also at the same time you can ignore that very easily. No sir, born at a age, start crying out. What? I was born at a young age. Yeah, well, welcome to anime, actually, Kelshi. I'd like to introduce you to anime in general, and at least it's not High School DxD, my guy. Log Horizon based, also, I don't know how many people actually know that anime. I almost forgot totally. Maybe for you, Kelshi. The first two seasons, unironically, were pretty good in terms of actual storyline. At least when I was a teenager. As an adult, the entire anime is like fucked. Like beyond fucked. But as like a teenager, it was somewhat decent as like a storyline. Oh, you finished Lock Horizon? By the way, there's a new season coming soon. High School of the Dead's also pretty good, but that's I don't know how much actual story there is in there, but it's a pretty good anime. I'm actually not too sure when the new Black Clover season releases. I just know that it is going to be coming out pretty soon. This year sometime. So sometime in the next like 4 months or so. They put out a couple years ago another season. Yeah, they did, but there's another one coming through soon. Like we're getting another one where they actually go through to the moon, I believe, is what they're going to be doing, which is pretty cool. Kelsey, we've been over this. Like I quite literally do not give a shit about fan service and stuff like that because for me it doesn't matter to me. This right here, by the way, if you guys notice like my sky thing, this is engagement bait. I am the closest to ace that you could possibly be. And I mean that as like I'm being literal here. Like I have very much MAs. So like while I do watch a lot of anime, for me specifically, I don't get bothered by it because like it just I don't see it. Like for me it's just like, oh, okay. Since it's not something that interests me, I don't care about it, so I don't usually judge an anime based on that kind of stuff. Oh, the dude who plays a VR game but uses a bird head mask. Okay, that one is a trip. That one is a trip and a half. Demon Slayer movie in the next season of Black Clover. Shimei no Testament. Yeah, that's also a pretty good one as well. That's the one where wait. Sorry, there's like 4 different anime I'm thinking of right now. Hold up, I gotta look this up really quick. Hold on, give me a second. Because I'm pretty sure this is a trash anime. Not in the bad way, but trash, nonetheless. That doesn't narrow that down. Cry? That does not narrow that down. Okay, yeah, it's this one. Yeah, okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, got it. Also, by the way, Trinity 7's also a pretty good one too. I don't know, man. They do that with a lot of anime where they go through and end seasons at like the worst possible times. Welcome to life. It's just like life. Yeah, both of those are. Yeah. Trash. Absolute fucking trash anime. No. Where's our shows? Do we have any oh fucking why is there so many of these out right now? It's late at night. Warframe, what are you doing? Don't have these out so far. What the fuck are you doing, man? Holy shit. Alright, fine, whatever. I guess we're just gonna have like a crap ton of like thingies out. I guess the climax ends season outside of the main thing. Yeah, but Shangri-La is like, as much as I wish I could actually enjoy it, I just don't for some reason. I just wish I could though. I don't want to get hurt, so max my defense. Oh, that one? Yeah. That one's actually pretty cute. Wait, is it the one I'm thinking of? It's a fantastic anime. Like, genuinely, Nick, it's a fantastic anime. Wait, is that the one with the turtle? Or is that not the one with the turtle? Because I'm taking Shield and Turtle. Shield and Turtle. Okay, Shield and Turtle. Okay, cool. Okay, we're good. Okay, it is exactly what I'm thinking about. Black Armor? Yeah, Black Armor and Turtle. Got it. Yep. Yeah, it's super cute. That's one of the ones where it's mostly slice of life. Where like the action itself isn't actually like important to the story, relatively speaking. The main focus is the slice of life side of it, which is awesome. Fucking love it when they do that. Where's our stuffs? Yeah, exactly. It's the fun stuff. Where is our stuffs? Where is our stuffers? Okay. Mozume is dumb but fun. Okay, Monster Mozume is borderline hentai. And there's not a single person that can convince me otherwise. Because you want to know why? The manga is a hentai. Magician's Bride? Okay, that's another one that's actually pretty good. It's intended to be actually a hentai. Yes, I'm well aware, Kelsey. Nah, at that point it's borderline hentai. Have you seen Barbarian King and the Warrior Princess? I believe I have. Hold on, let me go look this up here. Time for Torture Princess is actually a really cute anime. There's another one that's similar to it, that's a manga, and only a manga. I have not seen this, actually. Hold up. I have not seen this. I will be adding that to my list. Thanks for the recommendation. Don't mind me as I add even more to these lists and stuff. Oh, it's a new one. Oh, that would be why I haven't seen it. Yeah. Okay, but Love to Rue is borderline illegal, okay? Like, let's be honest here. Like, if you're an adult and you still watch Love to Rue, like, you're committing a crime. And I don't think I need to explain why. Yeah, it's not full-on hentai, but it's still objectifying children. So, like, you know. Yeah. Your romance and interest on good added to me. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, it is actually, like, borderline hentai. There's a... Yeah, To Love Ru is really bad for that. Oh my god. It's very much... You can tell it was made in Japan, basically, is what I'm getting at. You can tell it was very much a Japanese writer that made it. Where's the chef's here? Come on. Where are we going? Oh, sorry, yeah. Yeah. A very unfortunate timing indeed. Yeah, very unfortunate timing. Yeah, for those who don't know, this is To Love Ru, by the way. To Love Ru. This is To Love Ru. Every single one of the characters in this anime are children, and there are, on multiple occasions, a scene where the children are all naked. Yeah, this is one of those ones where, like, you gotta be very careful with this one. It is one of those ones where it's there. What do you mean it's a very dangerous move? No, I'm well aware of what would have shown up because I've actually shown this to multiple people before, so I know it's already there. So we're good. Bleach? Okay, so here's the thing. I did enjoy the first part of Bleach, but the problem is that I couldn't watch more of it just because you can't do save search for that stuff. That doesn't work, Cry. Like not for anime specifically, at least. Thoughts on Bleach? Yeah, no, unfortunately Bleach is not something that I'd actually enjoy. I tried on multiple occasions to go through and finishing it off there. I tried so bad, man. I just couldn't do it. I genuinely could not do it. It's genuinely one of those things where, like, I've seen most of Dragon Ball. I've seen all of Naruto. I have not seen Boruto yet though. But I've seen all of Naruto. I've seen all of or most of Dragon Ball, and I just have not been able to do Bleach. I just couldn't do it. Same thing with whatchamacallit's here. One Piece. I couldn't finish One Piece. I got 400 episodes in, but I just could not finish One Piece. Considering I don't even know who Isin is, I don't get that far. I didn't get that far, unfortunately. Like, as much as I could say, like, I could, like, go through and, like, I've watched a lot of Bleach, I did not watch a lot of it. I did not Aizen, yeah. I didn't finish a lot of it, unfortunately. I got to the point where they rescued the girl, and then I stopped after that. That's where I stopped, pretty much. So, like, I stopped at, like, the first 2-ish arcs or so. I think after the first 2 arcs. That's when I stopped. The only reason I didn't like it though is because it's just not my kind of anime. Its primary focus is mostly the fighting, and I'm very much somebody who prefers slice of life over anything else. Like, if there's an anime that actually has slice of life and stuff, I enjoy that a lot more than anything else. Because, like, I don't really like the fighting. Peace Naruto, it's just too long and only truly got to episode 100 of Bleach when it was on Netflix. Yeah, no, that's not surprising. Bleach is a very long anime, and I mean, like, a very long anime. Okay, where's our ships? Oh, it's kittens! It's a fluffers! It's a kittens! I love how fluffy cats are. They're so awesome. They're amazing, man. Crazy amount of feelers? What are you talking about, buddy? Do you mean, like... feelers? I'm so confused, man. I'm so fucking confused. Do you mean like in Bleach? Or are you talking about something else? Because like if you're talking about something, Toradora? Okay, Toradora is super good. Like really, really good. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen Tororo and then a couple others. I've seen Dorora as well. Monogatari is also another really good one as well. That's another really good one. I have not seen the other one. I can't remember the name of it though. Keep trying to watch those, but I just can't. No, you're good. You're okay. You're A-okay. It's one of those ones where if like it's very, very like it's not niche per se, but it's one of those ones where if you don't enjoy it, you don't enjoy it, which is fine. I can't remember the other one. Dandaran. Dandaran. That one is Japanese to say the least. It's very much a lot like Hewwo, in the sense that it's very illegal, but somehow still okay for people to watch. Sign of Affection, that is such a cute anime, by the way. I fucking love Sign of Affection. It's so good. I tried watching Dandaran, but I cannot get over being in the mood for it. Well, yeah, because Dandaran is literally just having children go through and be sexualized the entire time. Like, genuinely, the entire time. It's like non-stop. Angel Next Door is also a really good one. It's too bad that there was never ever a dub about it. Oh, I know that the point's not the sexualization, but still a good point to come out and say, because it's like, you know, if you're gonna have children in an anime, they better not be like a part of like allegories for sex all the time, you know? Your Lie in April. Okay, Your Lie in April was an amazing anime, but I will never watch it again. And I've never actually finished it. Same with Plastic Memories, though I've never seen Plastic Memories. I'll never actually watch that. Also, I really hope that one day we get a dub of the Angel Next Door, because it's such a good anime. It's so cute. It's awesome. See that right there? That's how you do like a proper kind of like romance, especially if you're doing like all romance and stuff. What a kittens! Oh, that's nice. Oh, I love how they curl into like giant balls, and then sometimes Katos will turn into a heart, and it's the cutest thing ever. I fucking love Katos. They're awesome. This is best thing ever. Sorry, I just have the cat channel off onto my side here. Clanad? Oh god, no. No. Asri, it's a running joke in the community to go through and throw people into Clanad and not give them a warning. Which is so sad. What, Kelshi? What do you want? What's up? Oh, that's not my name? Okay. I see. I might need a bit of more of an explanation of that one because I've never heard of this before. Oh, I think you've tried to get me to watch this before. Yeah, I think you've tried to get me to watch this a few times before. Me being the dumbass that I am, I sometimes have not. I have a really hard time watching shit. Or staying unfocused when it comes to actually watching anime and stress. But I think I recognize the characters though. Like I've seen them around. Curled Up is the one that talked about a couple days ago. Comfort. Oh, that's of course they fucking curl up in a fucking heart then. That's so cute. They're so fucking cute. I love them. They're awesome. For those who don't know, this isn't really as I guess it's shit. I can't even. God damn it! I can't even tell you because it's spoilers. Man. You know what? Go watch it. Just be prepared to go and pass out. That's it. Clanad. I can't even go through and tell you guys about like. I can't even. Also, Nick. That's an amazing anime. I read the manga too. It's great. I fucking love it. Genuinely, it's beautiful. Also, Charlotte, I believe, is I believe Charlotte, yeah, Charlotte's what I was thinking it is, yeah. Charlotte's also a pretty good anime. It's mostly slice of life, but there are some, interesting parts to the anime, mostly just for like fighting and stuff. Also, by the way, this guy is the goat for just doing stupid shit to make sure that everybody else around him is okay. If I'm remembering the story correctly. But yeah, no, Charlotte is a fantastic thing. Wait, really? Oh, that's so sad. Akumatsu. Hold on, let me go look this up. Oh, it's supposed to get a second season. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, this one. Oh, this is like a Chainsaw Man kind of thing. Oh, this would be a very, very not my kind of anime and or manga. Because this is very much like Chainsaw Man. In the sense of like, for me specifically, I don't, like, I cannot stand Chainsaw Man. Like, at all. For the life of me, I just can't do it. I've tried. I tried watching it, I couldn't do it. Like, and I've watched some bad anime before, and that was like... Oh, man. That was bad. The story, I can imagine, is really good, but if it's like Chainsaw Man, I cannot imagine. What? Oh, no, if you actually like anime that have like decent stories and stuff, you probably will not like Chainsaw Man. Because Chainsaw Man doesn't have a story. And I know a lot of people are going to probably get mad at me for saying that, but if you actually pay attention to it, it does not have a trans story. Or it doesn't have like any kind of story in Chainsaw Man. It's just entirely fan service the entire way through. And I mean that both in the Hollywood sense and in the anime sense. Isn't that the one where he goes and dates a zombie? Isn't that the whole thing where he brings his girlfriend back to life? Or is that not the one that he brings his girlfriend back to life and dates a zombie? No. But that's also a really good anime, by the way. Unrelated, that's a really good anime. He goes and slays crafted officials. What? I feel like there's a reason why you might like that one cry. Just a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was good. But unrelated. No, I don't think I've zombie, huh? Okay, hold on. Let me go grab that one here. Oh, this one! Is it? Yeah, it's this one. Oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this anime gets really weird, but it's also great. It's awesome. I have seen Rising of a Shield Hero. I liked every season except for the last one. And only for the fact that the last one wasn't written as well, if that makes any sense. Sankare? Sankare. Why can't I copy you? What the fuck, man? Why are you doing this to me, man? Why are you not letting me copy this? Yeah, this is the anime! By the way, this is it right here. It's so cute! This is such a cute anime, by the way. It's awesome. Mind you, she doesn't actually go through and eat anybody, which is funny. She's like partially a zombie, but also not. But yeah, look at this. They're so cute together. They're awesome. They're awesome. Also, his grandfather's a zombie. Just as a heads up. His grandfather is a zombie. I don't think I need to understand, like, I don't think I need to explain further. Because if you guys have seen the anime, then you probably know what I'm talking about. Dickitins. Always the best. By the way, if I ever get a chance to actually get Katos, you can bet your ass that they're going to be like half of my content, just cats. Because I fucking love Katos. Yeah, of course I know Reincarnated as a slime. Azuri, if I had seen as many anime as I have, but I hadn't actually known slimy isekai, I swear to God, like, fucking call Zeus and smite me, because I swear. Like, at that point, I'd be deliberately nerfing my ability to know anime at that point, homie. Also, it's one of my favorite anime. It's just straight up. I fucking love it. The dub voice actor for Naofumi. Did they? Oh, that might explain why I didn't like it as much then. That might actually explain why I didn't like it as much. Also, I don't... Actually, Horizon, that's not quite true. They're currently airing the last season with 72 episodes for Slimy Isekai. It is, The longest season in anime other than fucking One Piece. Yeah, the last 72 episodes of the anime are going through. Oh, you're waiting for the update? Okay, I see. Yeah. Because they're going through and the manga ended, so they're going to be going through and doing the entire manga in one go. And do you know how nuts that is for them to actually do that? I think I only know one anime that's ever done that so far, where they've gone through and done the entire manga in one go like that. Yeah, it ended, so yeah, they're going to be going through and doing all of it. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, no, they finished the manga. They also finished the light novel too. Good luck to them. Yeah. Okay. Spy X Family. I do not trust anybody who says that they don't like Spy X Family, only for the pure fact of it is like the most S tier anime that you could ever have. And also they somehow have a decent family relationship in it too. It's awesome. Well, that's because it's you, Kelshi, and you get bored about anything. So it's you. You just have a skill issue. You're just living with a constant skill issue about getting bored about shit. That's fine. The manga's a lot better though. I preferred the manga over the anime itself. And that's why I've read through the manga more than I had the anime itself. Hello, Tims. Also makes it easier for me to pace myself too. Okay, Darling in the Franxx is something that as an adult I refuse to watch. Because I can't watch it as an adult. Because it's illegal. Like straight up. There's a lot of anime that I can't watch as an adult because it's like straight up illegal. Also, for those who don't know, Darling in the Franxx is about as close to a hentai that you can get as possible. Because the whole allegory for all of it is just sex. The entire anime is literally just an allegory for sex. Like every step of it. Fire Punch? Basically what I have is that there's this thing that I have called morals. And so I cannot watch anime that go through and actively objectify children. And yeah, that's why a lot of the anime that I watch are like unrelated to like I straight up say I can't watch it because it's illegal. Because Darling in the Franxx goes through and does objectify the children that are part of it. Okay, totally. Yeah. There's a lot of those anime though that have been released where it's just like that's the same reason why I don't watch Dandadan or any of those kind of animes, because like I can't do it, man. Yeah, that's fine, Tims. Go do what you gotta do, man. Go do what you gotta do. But yes, welcome to Shenanigans, I guess. Ghost in the Shell, I would watch that, but I've been told I'm not allowed to. Which is a sad day. But yeah. What are you talking about? Why? Standalone thingy. What, Ghost in the Shell? Standalone thingy? Wait, what do you mean by standalone thingy? What? Confused. I'm very confused. Yes, and I know the reasons for why, and I will not be watching it. Oh, standalone. Oh, it's like a anime, or is it a movie? I just rather not explain it, my guy. That makes any sense. Thoughts on Apothecary Diaries? It's an S tier anime. Like straight up just S tier anime. Straight up S tier anime. Apothecary Diaries. Diaries. Oh fuck me. Okay, hold on. There we go. Standalone Complex. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately, the last season remake of Apothecary Diaries isn't actually going to be made because the mangaka was arrested. Unfortunately. Yep, it's a sad day. But yeah, the mangaka was arrested for tax fraud. Based, by the way, but yes. Which is such a sad day. Such a sad day, but based as shit. Eon Flux? Wait, what do you mean by Eon Flux? Also, it's the same reason why I can't watch Evangelion, by the way, guys. For those who don't know, I have not seen Evangelion. and I will not be yeah. This is like, we're talking like, holy crap, man. Yeah, no, this is old as shit, my guy. Like, I don't think I've seen an anime older than that. Yeah, Dog Days is a cute one. Akira, though? What? Akira? What are you talking about? Like, as in the anime Akira? I've never seen Akira. I think we're talking about Akira, right? Yeah, I have not seen Akira. Just because it's far removed, Kelshi, is not... that doesn't mean anything for me, homie. And you know this already. You're already well aware that being far removed does not help that situation. That doesn't change anything. Hold on. Where's our shops? Let me go talk to... what's his face? Let me talk to Uncle. Where's my uncle? Quill's uncle. Okay, so Browsberry, Trace, Century Cores, yes. Yes! Commit! Not give me my chance universe. Hold on. Give me things. Terraforming? That's because you don't know all of it. You know some of it, Kelshi, but you gotta remember that the shit that I've gone through is like astronomical. Even if I've told you a good chunk of it, I've not told you all of it. Like, my guy. So while I do understand that there are some confusion here, it's better there. Oh, Bug People in Omega. Okay, that one's just creepy. Okay, I love the webtoon. The anime has some insane art direction, but I can understand why people don't like it though. I can fully understand why people don't like solo leveling. I fucking love the art direction and the music direction for the anime, but I can fully understand why people don't like it. Also, the manga is better. Objectively speaking. I know. I'm well aware, Kelshi. There's a reason why I said I understand why people don't like it. I like it personally, but that's just because other people, like everybody's gonna say. It's because a lot of people can't get past the fact that it's a power fantasy. Or they've already read the webtoon. And so, yeah, because one of those things. It's like the hate that people have for SAO. There's only one valid criticism that I will ever take for SAO, and that is the second arc is shit. Specifically the Alpha Man line arc. And that is the only valid criticism that I'll ever take, because that could be removed from SAO and it would be better for it. But outside of that, no, there's not any valid criticisms for that anime. And no, I will not hear it, Kelshi. Shut up. Specifically because they have an unnecessary rape scene in it. That's why. That's why a lot of people don't like it. Is because they just put a rape scene in it just to make the character, like the one guy, seem worse than he actually was, which they didn't need to do. That's what it is. That's why it is there. And why a lot of people just don't like it. Any hate for it fucking deserves... Yeah, see, SAO, yeah. I'm talking about the Alpha Man line arc, the end of it. And that's why I'm saying, like, the only valid criticism for that is that they could, like, remove that, and everybody in the fandom would be very much happy for it. If they just remove that entire arc entirely, just completely, everybody would be, like, 100 times happier. It turned into a boss that he fought in the first season. Yeah, like, let's be honest here, that one season was, like, it's rough, man. Outside of that, though, they did a really good job with it. Like, really good with it. Is that how we, they did an anime for Scarlet Nexus? Really? Dang. They did though, Azri. They did it in the movies. So they actually have a series of movies that they're going through floor by floor inside of SAO. Like the original SAO. And going floor by floor in the movies. And actually clearing, and like showing their life day to day in the floors. It's actually really cool. Assassination Classroom? Fucking loved it. It is, it was like, Assassination Classroom is fantastic, but also, I fucking hated the end of it. Oh, it's so sad. It probably has to do with the fact that the fucking their teacher, I can't remember his name, he yeah, he, by the way, guys, if you guys want to know how my dad acts, that teacher is almost like 1-to-1 to exactly how my dad acts, like unironically. So the ending of the anime was a little personal, we'll say. Oh, Jesus Christ. Game aspect, second season. It's like I totally forgot the game aspect. Second season. Yeah. Yeah, the movies are so good though. They're absolutely fantastic. No, I'm talking about how he acts, not how he physically behaves. Home slice. I'm talking about his behavior, not the fact that he's faster than a fucking bullet. Though, to be fair, he is actually ex-military, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's dodged at least a few bullets. Just a few. MHA, My Hero Academia, based anime, super good. Has some of the best character developments in the in anime. Also, Stain is based. I'm just gonna point it out. Stain is actually a really, really good character. But the community cannot exist. We can just remove the community and I'd be so happy. But the rest of it, beautiful. Keep getting stuck after season. No, you're fine. Honestly, a lot of the times, a lot of peeps get stuck after like the 3rd or 4th season of animes, and it's just because it's not as enjoyable as the first couple of seasons. Personally speaking, I actually didn't like the last season of the anime. But that's just because, personally speaking, when it comes to like the anime itself, I loved all of the stuff up into that, and then the last season just felt off, and I don't know how to explain it past that. Also, fucking Attack on Titan, beautiful first seasons, and there's only 3 seasons of the anime. There are only 3 seasons of Attack on Titan. By the way, it's a goated anime. I fucking love the anime. It's so good. It's so fucking amazing. Like, there's not a single anime that does that good of a job with the idea that they had. But yes, there's only 3 seasons of Attack on Titan. Like Fire something I watched first couple of seasons and you're talking about the one where they go through and like they actually yeah, that's why that Nick, there's a reason I'm saying that there's only 3 seasons. There's only 3 seasons in Attack on Titan. There's nothing else. It's like how there's only 6 movies and there's only 6 Star Wars movies. You know? I refuse to acknowledge anything else. It's only there. But yeah. I think it's 6 at least. Because there's only... The original 6 movies are there, right? There isn't 9, I don't think? There isn't... The original 6 movies were just 6, right? Not 9. I keep on thinking that there's actually 9 movies in the first. The ones that were before Disney took over. There was only 6, right? Callisto Protocol is also pretty good, actually. I want to go through and actually play it myself, but I haven't had a chance to actually go play it. Also, I probably shouldn't play it. Fire Force is a good one, yeah? Fire Force is fantastic. Good game, bad ending? Well, I'm more in the sense of I don't touch horror games, because for me specifically, I get exceedingly bored while playing them. Like, for me specifically, horror games are an extremely boring type of game for me. Like, you guys know A Quiet Place? We tried playing A Quiet Place a while back, and it wasn't even horror. It was just more frustrating puzzles for me. That's all it was. It's just, generally speaking, A Quiet Place is like, oh yeah, you're supposed to be scared of the monster. It's like, what the fuck you want me to be scared of, man? Like, that shit is just more annoying than anything else. Come on. Silent Hill? I cannot. I have not actually played that, and I don't think I can play Silent Hill. I gotta be very careful with psychedelic and mental horrors. Or, yeah, I gotta be very careful with psychedelic and mental horrors. And that's also why I'm pretty sure Callisto Protocol is on the list of anime that I cannot watch. Yeah, I really wish they would go through and like actually do more like longer anime though, because I'm so sad. Like, why would you go through and only have 12 episodes and then just like cut the anime? Like, man, you could do so more with it. Oh my god. Because like they could like, generally speaking, they could go through and like have a whole thing where like they just go through and have like, I don't know, fucking Oh my god, I really wish they could just extend some anime. There's so many anime that they could have made so much better if they could just give it another season. It's like, man, why? No, it's so sad. Like, I understand that there's some anime that won't be able to do it because, well, the actors and stuff in them died, which is fine, that's okay. But, like, at the same time, like, oh my god, they could have done so good with it. Man, this is one of those days where it's like, it's pain. That's what it is. It is what we like to call pain. Better than Dead Space? I've heard Dead Space is a fucking shit show. I've heard that Dead Space is a shit show. No. Actually, no idea. Like, I've never actually played Dead Space, though. Thoughts on Kaiju? Kaiju number 8 is also really good. Though the manga falls apart after a little while. I've read the manga and I've watched the anime. By the way, the music direction and the art design for it is fantastic. The problem is that as it starts getting into like later parts of the Kaiju number 8 manga and stuff, it starts to like drag out a lot of things, and it's like, god damn it, man. It's actual hell. Yeah, no, it's like they did a really good job with the music. They did an absolutely amazing time. Meow. No. Anyway, where a guy teleports to another world by falling asleep and ends up. Oh, that one. welcome to Japan, Elson. Yeah, that's a really good one too. It's so cute. You should go through and read the manga. The anime does a really good job with it, but you should go read the manga. Here, this is what they're talking about, by the way. This is what they're talking about. This anime. This one. It's so cute. I fucking love it. It's awesome. One of the best fucking, like, slice of life is, like, it's fantastic. It's so good. My god, I really wish there's more to it, though. Man. By the way, the manga stopped at, like, I think it's, like, chapter 45 or something? I have not gotten the Tennokai. Maybe? Maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't checked. I have not checked. But, counterpoint, this is more important, so. Yeah, the manga hasn't kept up. Hold up, let me go check up the manga, actually. Because I might be able to actually give you guys actual proper input on that. I have sources, we'll say. I believe I do not need to explain that further. Hold on, let me see if I can find this really quick. Oh, by the way, you know the anime with Zagan, where he's like a dark mage, but then ends up marrying a elf, who happens to be like a super powerful elf and stuff? Sorry, my bad. They stopped at episode 68. My bad. Sorry, there's 68 chapters in the manga right now. Frieren? It's a it's a masterpiece of an anime, but it's also very slow. You also need to keep in mind that Frieren is an anime that's meant to be an after story. So if you're gonna go watch Frieren, keep in mind that it's a very slow anime. It's also a story of a human who had died, who is just showing how much he loved her through the entire story. That's effectively what it is. And while I do understand that a lot of peeps may be slightly mad about it, but yes. Also, by the way guys, the beginning after the ends manga has 246 chapters. And they're not even like that far into the books yet. They haven't even finished book 1 yet. They haven't even finished book 1 yet. Do you know how nuts that is? Being 247 chapters into a manga and like still not even being done one book of the light novel. It's nuts. But the guy dies in guys it dies. Oh yeah, that one. Let me go find it really quick. Hold on. But yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I've read the manga and watched the anime. The manga's better. Considerably better, actually. Also, most of the manga that I read, by the way, have entirely Japanese names. So I actually don't know how to translate them to English. I'm sorry to say, guys. Unfortunately, we are suffering with shenanigans here. Also, by the way, if you guys ever see an anime called A New Gate, ignore the anime, watch the manga. Or read the manga. The reason why I'm saying read the manga is because the anime itself is nothing. It has the same name and that's it. Nothing else is the same in the anime. Just like free. We like free rent in this house. Of course we like free rent in this household. Why would we not like free rent in this household? You know what? Fine. I'll just say the name. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta go find it. Well, actually, another really good one is the Koko Ore ni Makasete? Osaki ni... I think. Like, I can tell you guys are gonna know what the name... Yeah. It's a really good manga. I don't think there's an anime for it, though. I'm glad at least one of you guys recognized it. It's a really good anime. Just wish they had expanded on some subjects within it, but it's a really good anime. Read the web novel and manga for a few for Newgate. Yeah. The Newgate is so good, but I just really wish they could go through and like actually make it proper, you know? Because like holy shit, man. Okay. Yeah. By the way, I have a list of like 400 manga I'm keeping up with right now, and I'm just going through the list right now. That's it. And don't get me started on my webtoons. We're not gonna talk about my webtoons. I am very much just we're not gonna get into how many webtoons I read as well. That's not a good idea. If you guys haven't read it, by the way, Mercenary Enrollments is also a really good webtoon. There's 280 chapters, and it's peak. Like, pure, absolute peak. I don't know how to explain it past that, but it is actually fantastic. Hold on, give me a second here. I'm trying to find one. Okay, there's another one here actually that's really good. It's how to hide the Emperor's Child. Is also a really good one as well. Centuria is a good manga. Centuria. Nope, that is not one. Centuria. Oh god, you and I have two very different tastes in manga. Yeah, you and I both have very different tastes in manga. Holy shit, man. Yeah, that could not be more off. Okay, hold on. Where's our chefs? Or for me, have totally jumped down this rabbit hole. I mean, to be fair, let's be honest here. Most of the time when I'm playing Warframe, I'm mostly just going through out of my way to just yap about other stuffs. Instead. Like, I mean, you guys noticed that I just autopilot within Warframe and then we just talk about other stuff anyways. So, like, yeah. Also, Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows? In the Shadows. That's actually a really good one, but I would consider that to be a trash anime. Not a bad thing, but it definitely is one of those trash anime. As in, like, I hope you understand what I mean by the classification of trash anime, because it's actually not a bad anime, but it is a trash anime. I don't know how to explain it past that. Where is it going? Also, by the way, I read a little bit too much romance, by the way. Like, a lot of romance. Like, over 70% of the shit that I read is all romance, by the way. So, like, while I do understand that there is going to be a lot of stuffs, most of the manga and other stuffs that I read is just all romance. Or related to it in some degree. But yes, welcome to me doing my usual reading stuff. Let's go see what's on my webtoon. Not Yuri though. Yuri is usually over-sexualized constantly, and unfortunately it's made for the male gaze, not for the actual, like, lesbians. Which kind of sucks, because if you go through and actually, like, read any kind of Yuri, and, like, proper Yuri, yeah, it's gonna be a pinch. I've never read that one though. I have not read that one yet, Nick. I'm sorry to say. Also, what I say by proper Yuri, I mean like webtoons and manga that are like Greenhouse, or ones that are like oh, what's that one Yuri? Well, let me go find it really quick. Let me see if I can find this really quick. No, that one's trauma. That one's also trauma. That one's not a proper relationship. That one's just traumatic. This one ends up... Okay, crap. Ah, crap. Where is it? Where is it? Where'd it go? God damn it. Hold up. Anime. Okay. Anime. Let me see if I can find it. Nope, that's also trauma. Found it! Holy crap. Licorice Recoil. That's one of the ones that's actually considered pretty good. Storm of Stoofs is actually kind of rare. Yeah, that's because it's like, that's what I'm trying to, I'm like genuinely really hard to find it. Because for some reason, they make it the reason why they're actually together is because they're traumatized and they don't want to be around men and all. It's like, my guy, you do know that you can just write women liking women without having to add trauma to it, right? Like you are aware that you can do that, right? Like, same thing for yaoi, by the way. It works the same way, but unfortunately, that's what I mean by like being a proper yuri, is that like finding something that doesn't revolve either being a really toxic relationship, which, mind you, for some reason mangaka love making them very toxic, which is weird as shit. But then also going through and then making it so that trauma is a huge part of it, and it's like, no, why, man? No, don't do that. The only reason why I'm okay with Greenhouse is because that's not the focus. The Greenhouse does not make that a focus. It's a story development part, and it's a part of a huge part of their plot lines and stuff, but it's not the focus. Their actual like slice of life and enjoying their life together is the focus of the manga, or I guess webtoon, for Greenhouse. And that's why I'm fine with Greenhouse. Also, by the way, they have a Kanno in Greenhouse. Hold on, let me show you. This is Greenhouse. But also, this is their throuple. This is the throuple, by the way. Because yes, they're in a poly. They're poly, more accurately. But yeah, all three of the women in one panel right here. It's a great time. But I fucking love Greenhouse. It's so good, man. It's so fucking good. But also, I'm so mad that there isn't more freaking things here. I'm trying to talking about this one. What? What are you talking about? This one? This one? This content has been licensed. Well, that's bullshit. Shit, man. Okay. Hold on. I'd have to go through and read it. I actually don't know much about this. But also, another one is that Yuri being, like, very short is also very common as well. Yeah, yeah. It being very short and very common is, yeah, it's a very common thing for that. Also, by their character designs alone, I can already tell it's not a proper Yuri. I can almost guarantee you it's not a proper one. Just purely on the fact of, like, how it's, the character designs alone. I've never seen Sailor Moon. Unfortunately, I never actually sat down and I've never actually watched it. Do you know how common of a name that is, Kalshi? For like manga and or anime? No, but like that's what I mean. That's like, there's like 18 of them I can think of that are all the same. Hold on, let me just... This one though I feel like would go into the realm of being a little bit problematic at times, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain it, but I could feel like that one might actually go into being problematic at times. No, I'm not talking about trauma. I'm not talking about trauma. I am not talking about trauma. Though I think I've read the manga, actually. Wait? No. No. I'm thinking about a different thing. Yeah, I'm thinking of a different manga. There's a manga that's very similar to this, by the way. That has a whole issue where, whole issue where like the relationship is like super toxic and like really bad. Like really bad. I'm pretty sure I've read that actually. You may say that, Kelsey, but you gotta remember I have extremely high standards for relationships, my guy. Like extremely high standards. This one? Is that on webtoon or is it? Kelsey, when you get past the over 2,000 anime mark and then adding in about like 4,000 fucking manga and or webtoons, yeah, it gets kind of hard to remember which ones you've read and which ones you haven't. The only reason why I don't keep track of it any further than that specifically is because my anime list account got deleted because they thought I was botting. That's how many I've seen. Do you have any idea how insane you have to be to get to a point where my anime list thinks you're botting? That is the biggest flex I have ever, like, I hold to this day. Is that I had them think I was a bot, so they banned my account. And then I stopped keeping track. But yeah, so, well, I do understand that people will be like, oh, how do you forget about that? It's like, my guys, I'm sorry to say this shit, but I've seen so much anime, manga, and or webtoons that like... yeah. How the fuck do you spell heaven? Okay, that's how you spell heaven. Heaven's official blessing, 101 episodes, and well, it's here. It has been bookmarked and saved. Only inked in black and line game in the finger. Manga only inked. Oh yeah, I got you there, but like, at the same time, Kelsey, you know me well enough to know how many fucking things I've seen. Also, it's not the only one that I've seen like that. I've seen many other manga that are also lime green and have like the whole same look that has, by the way. That's not the only one I've seen. But yeah. Also, quintessential couplets I have seen. I didn't like the ending of it, but I have seen it, yes. Also, Mashal is a whole other, like, entire situation in its own right. Like, it is... It's a good anime, but it's also... It would fall under that trash anime, trash under anime mantle. Not bad, but just trash. I don't know how to explain what a trash anime is unless you've seen enough of them to understand what I mean. Yeah, it's a lull time. It's a great time. It's a great time anime, but it's also... Cursed as shit. Very cursed. Oh no, you will. You very much will, Kelsey. Hold on. Nice. I actually, you know what I should do though, guys? Is I should go through, and I should go through and end the stream. Because it is also midnight. It's actually 1 AM right now. So what I should go do is I should end stream and go see if I can actually... It's the way we just streamed for another 3.5 hours. Okay, either way, we're gonna go and stream. I won't stream tomorrow because I did stream here. But yes, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your nights. I'll see you guys later. If you guys have any more anime recommendations and stuff, please send them to me in the Discord, actually. I am looking for more anime recommendations, and I'm gonna be setting up my anime library again, so I can go through and watch anime whenever I want, kind of thing. So I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your nights, and I'll see you guys Saturday, I think. It's Saturday. Yes, Saturday. I'll see you guys on Saturday. But yeah, good night, guys. Ta-da! Make sure you guys get some eats, 2K.